And here we are. Rock you like a hurricane. Over here at Revival Motoring that I can't see live yet. Which is interesting because, you know, I'm on our page here on the tube. Trying again. There we are live. Let me pull it up. Pop up the chat real quick. And nobody's here. Well, that's concerning. Nobody in the chat room at all.
I don't know why. Ben Affleck is like just
Sexy.
he's just
It's like Loki, really funny.
yeah.
Like your real Miata
Really?
is coming out now, huh?
Yeah.
It's a couple days in the Miata. That's what happens, you know. Chassis Harness first in the chat. I don't know what's going on in here.
He
God
closes
bless.
the door.
God bless him.
Kenna in the chat. What's going on, Kenna?
It just says like Barstool posted it. It says you have to know that how Ben Affleck closed that door resulted in a massive fight.
Yeah.
What's going on, chat room? We're just going here. Oh,
God bless.
Raph's in the room. God is good.
God is good.
Oh my god. Shook your mic. Did you check it?
How's that?
Oh, Gus in the room. What's going
What's
on?
up, Gus?
Check.
Gus is even checking in when you're on vacation.
Check
Was
me
he?
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're checking.
What's it all about?
Okay.
All right, that's enough.
1, 2,
I don't know
1,
the rest of the words anyway,
2.
so-
Okay, that's good.
Tim Connors,
Tim
in
Connors,
late.
my favorite guy. God bless.
Devin's Auto X, a.k.a. Igor, up in the chat. Love to see him. Igor's pretty pumped on the Miata,
Right over there?
if I'm honest.
Yeah,
Carmen and
Fred's a
Cam, what's
slide
going
out
on?
mic stand.
Tim, are you going to be at Lock City? I need tires, buddy.
Oh yeah, let me.
Got a guy looking for tire deals. DJ. Here we go. We're getting ready. We're getting ready to blast this thing off. Shook's alive. I'm happy. There you go. Look at that. Shook.
bless.
Finally some support in there.
Why do people think that I was dead?
Oh, we said you were dead. Oh, what's up, guys? We did you not listen to the last podcast?
No.
We just told everybody in the bathroom the whole podcast.
No, you didn't. Did you?
Sure we did. And everybody believed it.
That's incredible.
Details by Douglas. Doug, you're the best. That seat now smells nice, and the rest of the car smells like dead animals. So,
Although when you get a whiff of the seat, it works.
yeah, really moving forward.
Which car is this?
The Miata?
Oh, you just cleaned the seat?
Yeah.
Is that why it smells so good?
Yeah, the seat smells good. The rest of the car smells like all sorts of dead mice.
Oh, the only thing I could smell was the smell of success,
Oh, God. Don't even get into it yet. We're saving this
smell-
for the recording.
of revelations.
Oh, Shook, we got somebody wants to see your cut.
No.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's a hard no. It's exactly the same as it was last time.
No one's going to see me on this camera today. Okay.
Some imports. Look at this. Yeah.
From
Igor
now
saw
on,
the
I'm
seat.
just going to be a voice on this podcast.
Hey, that seat wasn't that bad, was it?
What's
Once you got in the seat in the Miata?
No, you forget about it after you fall into it and break your tailbone. After
Yeah.
that, it's fine.
Then you're good.
Like, I sat down to a point where you thought the seat would start, and then I just let my body go, and I fell another 2 feet.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
Friday and Saturday, Tim. If you bring them, I'll give you a plethora of stickers and maybe a kiss if you swing that way.
Oh yeah.
No,
yeah,
make
no
make all
worries.
the noises you can.
Yeah, do what
Make
you
it
do.
louder. Make it louder.
Ha.
Shook does live. Shook is fine.
Oh yeah. Here you go, Corey.
We should just run that computer to the bathroom.
That one.
Those,
And that one.
Doug, the Miata doesn't have an interior at all, so I'm
See
kind
if
of
we can get
wondering
a
what you
package deal
do.
on that. 2 Miatas.
those hot
For
dogs
price one.
did nothing to me. The sausages. But Baja's,
Dude, the amount of hot dogs you ate was fucking unreal.
I was actually, when I was in the chat room.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that was the.
Kiefer Burwell coming at you, dude.
What do you say? Do you get
Like,
government
is this thing
kickbacks
on?
for having a Make-A-Wish kid
Usually we have.
on the podcast?
Yeah, that's cool.
It's
That's a lot.
not trending.
We don't
the
know
right
because
way.
the
That's
checks
what
go
it is.
straight to your mother.
I see the peaks.
Yeah.
God's
It's
steering
That man has someone's steering
Yeah,
wheel.
I think we're
God's a
here.
little man if that's his
we're
steering
here,
wheel.
basically, but we need to be here.
I can palm the steering wheel
Yeah,
on that
what
thing.
is that? Pie.
Yeah, that steering wheel with no power
That was,
steering.
you know,
It's
day of.
I don't know why
I
someone was like,
forgot who that-
let's delete the power steering. You know what would be nice now? To put it like a 250 millimeter
yeah,
wheel on it.
having no
Yeah, yeah,
leverage.
It's like a Lego steering wheel on that car.
That's his exercise. That's his reps.
I mean, that varies, a bit, but
Yeah, when I was commenting in the chat when I wasn't here, I literally was spray painting the toilet like it was bad. But I think that was due to something else. I think it was the Bajas I ate that day.
That's how it goes. Check under the fuel pump
Oh,
cover.
yeah.
Mice made a nest there on ours. What, in the back?
Yeah, there's like
Behind
a little
the
tin
seat,
cover,
there's
right?
a little, there's a little,
It's Mouse House?
basically. There's like a little freaking panel that you can unbolt.
Yeah.
That's just kind of like the firewall.
I'm going to
between
have to
you and
take
gas
the, am I
tank.
have to take the roof off to get to it?
Dude,
Oh, thank God.
it smells putrid
Drop it
over
off to
here.
Doug. Let Doug do it. It's just 10 mils. You can got it.
Pop it out right now. Have Andy do it while he's out there.
Might as well.
Jack. The casting couch. Dude, I had Bajas for lunch and I'm currently shitting my pants.
You shat your pants before we had dinner,
Wait,
dude.
so you were just complaining about Baja's that
I'm
it
never
made
not
you
gonna
shit?
eat Bajas, dude. Never. I don't care if it fucks me up, but these farts do smell like something dead crawled up my ass and then also farted.
Yeah, Tyler. Small steering wheels are great until you have, you know, power steering. I have that. I think I have that same size. You think the steering wheel on my K truck is bigger than that one? It's probably the same
I would
size,
imagine
right?
that any steering wheel you own is probably accidentally
it's bigger.
larger.
You think it is?
Probably just by 20 mil, but I think it's bigger.
I should probably. Yeah, because I drove the GTR with it. I should probably get that one and put it in that car.
Yeah.
That
The
little
GTR
wheel.
with that tiny steering wheel is hilarious.
That was hilarious. Yeah, had power steering though.
You might as well put this Logitech steering wheel in that thing.
I had to do something. Actually, Raf's a Momo guy. I need a steering wheel. Raf's got all the Momo.
Oh, he's a Momo guy?
It's a Momo guy.
Momo guy. I'm a sucker for the Momo Monte Carlo. I know somebody else in this room is too.
I got a Monte Carlo. Love that thing.
Well, you're not a Monte Carlo guy anymore? Also, you're not supposed to just pick up on it. You got to loosen the
Well,
wing
come
nut.
teach me, pal, because I try to loosen that. I don't got the thumb
All
strength.
right, well, you're
right
good now. Don't touch it anymore. Okay?
Why don't you come touch me?
Come touch your wing nut.
This is why it's gonna be fun, because this is what happens in the chat. Only it's gonna be on the show.
In
Yeah, only I
person.
can't time you out for 5
Right, yeah, we
yeah,
can't.
you can't bam, you just leave.
And you're not 30 seconds behind.
Just unplug his mic.
30 seconds, all right.
Yeah, I gotta get a different steering wheel.
350 is the way to go.
Yeah, who's holding?
350 would be big. in
Mr.
that
Steering Wheel.
Miata.
Are you
Yeah, I
That
think-
350 and that would be
I think
huge.
That's what I
320 is
run.
where I need to
With
be.
that?
That's what I run.
Really?
Yeah, 350 is fine.
Wow, it doesn't look like it.
That's my point.
Yeah,
You need
I
a
run
Monte.
I run a 350
That's-
Momo Monte, yeah.
that's wild because that's what I have in the Mustang, and it doesn't look small in that. See,
Good size.
350 is the one.
360 is too big, 340. Some people like, but
I have a personal one just hanging out in my garage. I'm gonna check what size it is. It's bigger than that one for sure.
toss that John in there.
I'm gonna have a Wii, then we can.
I don't understand the delay. We have it set to 0. I don't know why it's so long.
I think it's a
I think it's
YouTube
just
thing.
what it is, yeah.
Yeah, but no, there's other people that stream on YouTube and it's pretty quick. It's like within
How do you know?
seconds. Because I have friends that stream on YouTube and like you can say something in Discord and then hear it on YouTube like a minute later,
Really?
or not a minute,
That's,
but
that's way
like
longer.
a second later.
A minute is a long time.
I said they'd be doing worse than us.
Yeah, I got to figure steering wheel out. I think my K truck wheel's a 300, so that's not much bigger.
If you're gonna get a Monty, dude, they're all over Facebook Market for cheap.
Or you can just get a new one for cheap, like
Yeah.
$200 and some
I think
change.
they're $220 brand new.
You know, you seen the one I have?
No,
It's probably is it the same one that?
is it
Josh
one?
yeah, we have the same one. You and I have the same one. Oh, yours is red, right?
Yeah, I just had a red button.
I don't have a button.
Yeah,
I think I read
Raph, see
Stitches,
what they
red
got for
button.
sale over there.
Is
You
yours
know, your
do you
boy's
have
trying to buy one
leather, or
cheap.
do you have?
I got leather.
Yeah, so we have the same one. Yeah, remember I was gonna let you use mine when you lost yours.
How do you lose a steering wheel?
Ben
Ooh,
hit it
that was
in
a
his
story.
trunk.
Someone put my steering wheel in Ben's trunk
Oh, that's what
because
it was.
I got drunk at the track and they didn't want me to drive my car, as if that would have stopped me.
And
But
then Ben went home.
Ben went home because whoever put it in there, aka my buddy I know put it in there, he didn't take it out.
He
And Ben
didn't tell
left.
Ben either.
No. So we're looking everywhere.
We were looking all day the following day.
Oh, hold on. About noontime, it was handled. Good ex-girlfriend was bringing down the spare.
There you go.
God bless.
Yeah, God bless.
God bless.
Shout out the ex.
Shout to the ex.
Shout out to your sister.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that got heated.
Yeah, I don't know who any of these people are.
I
Shout
don't
out.
even know. That's why it makes it better.
Just got pulled over in the Escalade trying to pull up the pre-party. Stay tuned.
Well, that
God
we
bless.
we got
God
another
bless.
Miata. We got another Miata 350 in the Miata with the manual rack. I got a manual rack now too.
Everyone has the freaking.
There we go.
350s, I know.
350's the way.
Manual rack, you're really fighting that thing in a donut.
Yeah, yeah. It's a little bit of a battle.
Yeah, I run that one.
Yeah, that's the one I have in my K car.
Just right size.
I might have to get eyes on that.
It's very
I have one outside in the fit. I have same wheel in both cars.
Yeah, a lot of very jumpy. Yeah, you really got to put your foot in
I
it.
don't want to get into it too much right now, but it did this, and I went, okay.
All right, let's ride this out.
I want to get a wheel for my SI, but a daily it.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'd rather have an airbag in case I get hit.
What do you need that for?
Because one already kind of saved my life once, so.
There you go.
One time.
One time.
One
Yeah,
time.
once,
Won't happen twice though.
could have been a fluke.
You never know.
Could have been an accident.
What if it was an accident?
Probably would have just had a bruise,
Ask Jordan about his old stepdad.
Damn. Street heat bringing the heat over there.
Did you have an old stepdad?
No.
Is it another joke story?
Yeah. Street Heat, aka Matt, who is on there right now. When my mom broke up with her ex-boyfriend, Matt was also single at the time, a big 240 guy. I was trying to make the connections, so that way I could have a stepdad, good truck trailer, good 240, I was trying to help myself, help my mother. It would have been good for everybody
your
involved.
mother.
It was
Hey,
pouring
for a-
out nothing.
for a
I said,
trail rig,
I said,
you know?
look at this thing. Didn't work out too well. GK5 fit. I'll die. on
Nicholas
this
R. Are you pooped?
You might be right, Tyler. I can't afford it though.
Oh.
God bless.
Nick's in the
I
room.
thought you were emptying the old,
Nick R, let's
Cavernous.
go, my man. Free Nick R.
the cavernous cologne. All I'm saying is, you don't want to be near me when I fart, brother. I'm pretty sure the bottom of this chair is missing.
It's been liquidized.
How much for you to show them your back setup? Damn it.
That back setup's for friends only.
I got a good discount then.
I honestly, I've never seen it. Today was the first day. I don't think I've ever been happier in my life.
Yeah.
You got any tattoos on your ass?
Not on the butt cheeks.
He's working on it.
Josh's
we'll
butt
get
cheeks
there.
are virgin.
Oh yeah, let me touch these.
Here we go. A little hands on. A little Corey feel over here. Oh, so we're just setting up. Pre-party still going strong over here. Interacting with the chat room, making sure everybody's okay.
Big chat room, guys.
We'll get to see Josh's back piece today. That's friends only. Friends and family only.
Friends and family only. Yeah. Certain times.
Any guesses what Josh has on his back for a tattoo? I will give you a hint. It's one big piece. Put it in the chat. Thank you. We're curious.
Wow, it is super delayed. Josh is
was.
still standing up all the way over there.
Yeah, it's a solid 30 seconds. 1, 2. It all sounds okay.
Everything sounds good.
Last week, some of our breaths were really pronounced, and I can't
could
figure
tell,
I
yeah.
can't figure out why. And then Loose is Fast, their podcast, same file, same edits. I uploaded it once, and it was like the Matrix put a robot filter on it. It was weird. I took that out and put the re-uploaded it, and it was fine. So yeah, I don't know.
You think it was robots taking over?
I don't know.
Josh has a map to Fall River on his back. That's
That'd
literally
be pretty
that's the best
funny.
tattoo I ever heard about.
It'd be pretty funny, but I do not.
It's so good. Damn.
Full mural tattoo of his TT, I bet.
Ooh, could have had a full mural tattoo with the TT
It's
on
That
his
would have been
back.
a wonderful idea.
That's sick.
The TT, the Mark IV, the S4.
Is it like the tail of the dragon but more ghetto? Oh,
Kinda. Whoever can guess it gets fucking prize.
his front on his back
never
to
gonna
scare
guess it.
predators. That's true. Big Ian in the room.
It's like one of those brown snakes or gardens, whatever the hell they're called.
Oh my god, dude! All right, that one got me. Just
That guy might get a sticker.
Like it did. It was funny, but it got real funny to scare predators. It made me cry.
And my back has a belly button tattooed on it.
Dude, that's so funny.
Running list of
It
running
was
list
like
of B for
chest
B
hair
names.
tattooed.
Nipples on my back.
Nipples and everything.
To be
Just
fair, I
nipple
have nipples
tattoo.
on my back.
There you go. That's true.
Oh boy.
T Page, I also tried to cancel it, but it will not let me cancel. Like yours stopped because, like, I know you said your card thing, but we physically don't have access to, cancel it because it's up to you. In other words, we can't charge people if we have people's cards information. We can't like turn it on.
Is this the freaking customer service line right now?
yeah.
Ian's the unofficial Full
Good
River
use of our
correspondent. We get Boots in the Street, Full River right now.
Yeah, on one of the main streets too.
Yeah. Keep an eye out there.
Dump them out.
Dump them out. We're getting close.
So like, plot twist: Josh's back is actually the menu to Tallulah, so we can order easily.
Just always remember it.
It's just the hours,
He
it's the
just
operating hours
He
over
takes his shirt off, and then we pick what we want.
It'd be a
While
shame.
we're
If
on
he,
the phone.
it'd be a shame if he changed anything. Shook, you ready?
there. Is the available meats of the carnitas? Make that barbacoa.
Yes, I am ready.
Okay, I think we're good. Jordan, you got any questions before we roll?
Nope.
Let's do it. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am Josh Garcia, and this is the Revival Motoring Podcast. As always, I'm joined by Chuck Who
Hello. There it
and
is.
Corey.si. It's been a long time since we started with one of those.
You know why? Because if I drink it at this time, I'm not going to be able to sleep. So love that. Getting old.
Just staying up all night. On this week's episode, we are going to hang out with our friend Mr. Jordan,
God
Mr.
bless.
Night Style, Mr. Fresh Off Final Bout.
Big final bout guy.
He is here to hang out, talk about his trip out there, how the event went, and all his trials and tribulations,
His faith,
his faith.
his journey,
My grief.
his pain.
Suffrage.
And we are also going to cover some automotive news, events. But before we get rolling, this episode is brought to you by RevivalMotoring.com. Hit up our website, RevivalMotoring.com, where you can purchase Jumpstart, Clutch Kick, and Midnight Roast coffees. That's light, medium, and dark roast coffees in ground or whole bean if you want to.
Get the whole bean, boy.
Whole bean. And then we will have the canned coffee on the website, hopefully in the next weekish
It's going
or
up.
so. I got to really figure out the
We got to
shipping.
figure
on
out stock levels, shipping, if it's hazardous or not.
that.
And also, I'm here, guys.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he skipped me
Hello.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
skip
man, I'm
Corey as
skipping
well.
all the way around.
And Corey at .si.
Holy shit. I'm so.
We're also here.
I'm all
so
guilty.
Just Chuck and Jordan.
I gotta, it's our hair. I think. I cut
If
my
you guys
hair,
could just
they
quiet
forget about
down.
us.
Discriminatory
Miata guy's
against
talking.
shaved heads. Yeah.
I'm off
I'm gonna
kilter.
go take a shit at the top of the toilet now for that one.
Wow, I didn't realize I did that. Sorry, boys. Also here, and always here, of course, Mr. Corey.si.
Oh,
And Shook over there,
No,
plugging his butt with the
No.
mic,
no, I don't even want
like
to be
Gigi
here.
Allen.
It made me sad.
Well, if it helps, I forgot both.
It doesn't help.
Same entity.
it's because you guys have the same haircut now.
Yeah. Same haircut.
Yeah.
I was all distraught.
Get
I
used to
was
it, buddy.
I was so excited to see the monster that I never usually
It
see.
really was.
It's been a while.
You fucking ADHD'd him right off the rails.
That's exactly what happened.
Just left the chat.
Completely left.
Hey guys, it's revival. Oh, a monster.
Whoa!
What are we doing again?
Would you
Whoa!
look
Did
at
the can just pop?
that? This episode is also brought to you by our B4B subs. So everybody out there, big shouts. Thank you very much. We will tell you more about that in a little while. Let's get right into it.
If you'd like to leave a callback number, press 2.
Callbacks, gentlemen.
Well,
I'm going to kick this off right now.
Yep.
Cut my hair.
Bang.
Shug, no. Shug's going to help me out with this. If you want a sticker that I made, you got to DM me, but you can only get it if you're listening in the chat. So if you're listening to this tomorrow, today's Wednesday. If you're listening to this Thursday, it's too late. It's just in the chat.
wow, you're gonna
Sure, can they
punish
see it?
the listeners.
Yeah, they got to get in the chat.
Gotta get closer.
You want
Gotta be in
cool
the
shit?
chat.
Got to get in the chat.
I
Can you
can't
see
'cause
it?
It'll get super blurry
That's okay.
and dark.
Boom. Done.
Oh no,
I was just saying it's set to manual.
You want
focus.
free
I'm
Hasbulla
not gonna
stickers?
touch it.
Yeah.
free Hezbollah stickers. Oh no, it looks pretty good.
It'll be a success.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
can't
it's
see it anyway.
it's good for us in the chat.
Yeah. Only tonight, DM me, and I'll send them out to you. I'll actually follow through on like you did with your toilet
His
stickers.
poop
People are
Yeah,
still waiting
that
for
was
those.
a fucking disaster.
It was.
I got mine.
I'll be able to manage this. You know why? Set the precedent.
Yeah, listen, I would
I set the
recommend that
rules.
they don't DM you, that they email you. much
No.
easier to keep track of.
I have
things
too
that
many
way.
emails like in my real life to deal with.
That's
I
crazy.
keep that stuff separate.
I don't even have a revival email, so
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
That's
No,
crazy.
you're
That's
still
a lot of car.
They're
I-
free.
if you email
intern.
shook@revivalmotoring.com, it immediately gets forwarded into a garbage can.
Yeah.
recycling bin. I had it queued up and ready, and then you ditched us.
Wow,
Scum.
You ditched us.
I didn't ditch you.
Yeah, you did.
Did you ditch us?
Did you ditch me? Did I ditch you like you ditched me on the intro?
Not that bad.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, that was pretty bad. Sorry,
Crazy.
boys. I'm sorry.
Ian needs you to
Yeah.
save one because he doesn't have social media.
That's fine. Ian's a special case.
He really is.
Ian's a special
The
case.
specialist case.
I had a little extra
Let up.
time today. So made a bunch of free Hasbulla stickers with the Revival logo on it. You know, I can't sell them, but I can
That's
sure
for
as
damn
hell
sure.
give
For
them away
obvious
for free.
reasons, yeah.
Because no one knows who owns this man's likeness. Could be Barstool. Could be UFC. Could be Putin.
Probably is.
Right
If
now,
we're being
yeah.
honest, most likely.
But anyway, yeah, I made these. Whipped these bad Larrys up. So if you're in the chat tonight, only
Oh wait, we have the Zoom cam.
DM me and go from there.
Hold it up.
Zoom cam.
Zoom cam. Nice. I knew I made the Zoom cam for something.
Put it to use.
Was that in the zoom on to the Boys Made a Gang shirt?
Nope,
the-
that's
down
not
the
what it
pipe?
was for.
Right
Down
down,
the
that was
pipe.
right down the
Down
pipe.
the pipe? Yeah.
Right down the pipe.
Let's see. I had a quick call back. Big shouts. Where's my? There it is.
Big show.
Big shouts to, and they're not paying us for an ad by any means or anything. Westgate Performance is in East Freetown, Mass. It's amazing. If you're a car dude, this is the place to go. So much stuff in stock. I went there and needed a fire extinguisher mount for harness bar or cage. Within 10 seconds, I had it in my hands. It's incredible.
His back piece is
did
actually
they have
Westgate
the harness bar?
Performance.
They didn't have the harness bar because I already had a harness bar.
Okay.
So I just bought the mount for the fire extinguisher to mount onto that.
Okay.
Because it needs to be like a quick release one. But it was just like, you know what? Instead of ordering one on Amazon, I'm gonna just pop in.
Help the locals.
It literally had it.
Shop
like,
local. Shop small.
Jordan and I were at Lock City Tech last Lock City, and I don't know if you saw this, but there was a someone had a fire extinguisher on the bracket, hose clamped onto it.
Oh, I witnessed that.
Quick
Yeah.
release.
I've seen
But
some.
luckily, it was deck screwed in the console.
Oh yeah.
And Garrett was able to rip the whole thing right out of the console. So
was it?
I mean, rightfully so.
Yeah.
So
So,
to
it was
be-
gonna work.
Should have tore the fucking dashboard out with us at it.
So to be fair, the quick release I bought
this was quick release. It was just
It
you know,
was.
from
One-time
the dashboard.
use quick
Yeah,
release.
one-time use.
because
That's
this
a real
one,
emergency. That's how you
this-
know it's a real emergency.
It's like a Fox pull and peel face mask.
Yeah. There's
this
no
one
fire drills.
has hose clamps, but there's also a pin that you pull.
Yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah.
hose
No,
clamp-
that's
okay,
how they're
yeah,
supposed
yeah.
to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy got a little twisted.
The thought was in the right
I
place.
need
yeah.
a screwdriver.
I think you
Remove
misunderstood
this.
the assignment.
Yeah.
I saw a couple fancy ones. Someone had a zip tied in. That was pretty cool too.
Zip tied?
Couple.
How was that
Use
quick,
quick
release?
release zip tie.
Send it home. That's what it's got to do.
Oh, he had a battery grinder in his passenger seat. So
No, he
just
just had big
grind the thing right up.
forearms.
I don't get
Yeah.
how they think they could just
Yeah, it was
squeak
ripped.
that by. They're like, no one will see this,
Yeah, we see everything.
brother. They're gonna look right at it. Like
Right, it's right there.
you know,
like
black
this is
zip
part
tie
of
on a red car holding a fucking fire extinguisher. Like they're gonna see it.
Well, someone had a zip tie for their, and like they had the battery hold down. They had the zip ties instead of the bolts, which I thought was pretty impressive.
That's a strong move.
At least they tried.
I don't understand. Why not just put the bolt
And then he goes,
there?
"What? What do you mean the zip ties?" What do you mean you don't know?
what
you talking about?
What do you mean you don't know?
You're not knowing the bigger issue than the zip ties there. Like,
Hey, buddy.
you got to have control.
Everybody
of the
knows you
situation.
should have zip tied the bungee cord to zip tie.
Yeah. No, that's the classic move. Everybody also knows that the first 350Z owner mod is to, in fact, remove all the battery strap down components and throw them in the garbage.
Yeah,
Well,
let's
no,
go.
the first one is they get rid of all the plastic in the engine bay.
I thought the
That
first thing they
covers
do
it.
is take the muffler off of 350Zs.
That's the
You're
one.
right. The
That's
battery
one.
tray is next.
Yep.
Oh, I heard one not too long ago with like a proper exhaust on it. Good sounding car.
Yeah, they sound pretty good.
It's a lot of car.
Good sounding car.
Yeah, stock exhaust.
V-dub.
That's fantastic.
Rick V-Dub. Rick V-Dub, someone else. He's definitely a free hospital guy.
There's a guy.
I've got a call back.
Like a generic. Yeah, you gotta check.
You got a call
and
back?
Make sure they're full too.
Yeah,
Shook's got a call back
Holy smokes.
from behind the camera.
from behind the camera.
From behind.
which is where I'll be until the day I die now. CJ Todd, ChuckLab25 on Instagram. This is kind of like patio?
Excuse
Paddock
me?
talk? Sorry, I almost said patio talk.
Patio talk?
Not really paddock
You
talk,
mean
but
you mean patio?
yeah, patio talk.
Yeah.
Which is obviously Spanish for patio. had an issue with my lifters
Yep.
when I was doing my rocker adjustments.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, some of these are squishy, some of these are rock hard. DM'd him. Are you just playing noises
I
over
was
me?
just saying, the thing
No,
is, he can't hear it.
I'm musicifying your stories because I know Jordan loves that.
Oh, I love it.
Thank you
No,
for-
go ahead.
Thanks for bedazzling me. Never mind. I don't know.
I'm sorry, I caused this. This is strictly to
Yeah.
entertain me and no one else.
It's fucking crazy. Anyway, shout out to that guy. He helped me out.
So you DM'd him.
We'll call it short.
so you
He helped
DM'd
me a
him.
lot. Thank you. Appreciate it.
What? How did he help you?
Huh?
How did he learn
He just told
you?
me what to do.
Hey, point out on the doll how the guy helped you.
He touched my butt through the internet.
How did you resolve it?
I just fixed it. I did what he told me to do.
What? Which was?
Well, I don't want to get musified.
No, you're good. You're good. It's fine. We're
I'm
past.
getting bullied. Guys,
We're past.
I think I need a phone number for a hotline.
So I got to call back.
Chick, you should just sing over the whole time he's talking.
I should.
Yeah.
Oh
It's unbelievable. Donut meat was great.
Yes.
We got to pick a winner.
We did
We
a
do.
donut meat
Oh
Saturday.
shit! We didn't even pick a. Did we pick a winner? No, we didn't pick a
Yeah,
winner.
he did. It was me.
I thought it was Westgate Performance.
No, we didn't pick a winner.
They didn't come.
God, too many of these winners.
We got to pick a winner.
Yeah, let me. Put
It's
that.
important. I'm keeping record. I'm holding minutes here. So.
Well, anyways, I have shout out to Paul Star Wars showing up and flexing his Miata on my Miata. That hit really hard.
The Miata.
Also, thank God Dust Off didn't get that weather because that would have been terrible.
It's been a rough day.
It's unbelievable out.
I mean, Paul Star Wars. I mean, he did win B for B, but also showed up in a pretty cool Miata.
Yeah, from a distance too, from a ways out.
Where's where's this gentleman from?
Connecticut.
Near like Chicopee, Mass.
Is he from Chicopee?
He's around there.
Who
Oh, he's a
else?
mass guy?
Because I
Love
went,
that guy.
I went to see Miata Rob, and I guess Paul lives really close.
Yeah,
to him.
big Polish area.
What else was here? I'm trying to think. Let's go over the cars that.
Josh
Strobel did
Riv.
have the
Oh yeah, the JZX.
Josh
Ooh.
Riven, the JZX.
That's a really nice car as well.
Strobel came, yep.
Strobel
Right,
came in
LS
the
Volvo.
Ellis Vo.
Volkswagen. There was another one. What was
Couple-
the 944 with the LS as well?
Yep.
Details by Doug. Give me the sticker.
Doug, here's the
$2.
thing.
You
I
didn't.
just need you to DM me.
You
That's
did.
it. DM me, you get a sticker. Hey, I'll
Now
take
you
the
don't
$2 though. I
He-
appreciate it.
A+ for the
A
the
plus,
assignment.
overachiever.
Yeah.
Who
yeah.
else was there? Who else was there in heavy hitters?
Couple FDs, right?
Cy came in the Beat.
Yep.
A lot of big guys sitting in that thing. Love to see it.
Yep.
Beat.
I don't know.
Rambler
Man, my
wagon.
brain is mush today. I
What do you
can't. I can't even. I can't like think straight.
For me,
Couple Porsche guys.
yeah. For me, I don't know. I do think I don't even know what was that kid's name with the GZX.
Oh, that's Subikage.
Josh,
Okay, thank
Josh
you.
Riv.
Josh Riv. Yeah.
I was looking for the Instagram name that Josh always messes up.
Yeah.
I was looking for that name.
Oh, what is this? Oh, Supercar guy.
Subi.
Subi-
Subi car guy.
Yeah, Subi Cage. It couldn't help everyone turn around and look at the car when he pulled in.
That car was red.
Yeah.
A lot of red there.
To me, it looked orange.
Is that the winner? You want to say that's
From-
the winner?
For me, that was. But hey, man, it's a team of 3.
Yeah.
I mean, he was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
I do like Paul Star Wars' car, but
Is that?
I mean,
be-
Josh came
Is that
from-
because you're on the Miata kick?
Definitely.
first off, I haven't announced that yet. Second off, it's because he's Polish as well. Third,
He's got a lot going.
I mean,
for
Josh
him.
Riv came from far away.
He did. And that
Where did
car.
he come from?
Fuck.
Would you call it a tie?
That's far.
Paul
Well,
definitely.
to be fair, that car came from Japan. First came from Japan. Landed in Maryland. He drove it to Maryland, picked it up in Maryland, drove it from Maryland to South Carolina, then South Carolina all the way up here because if I recall, he goes to school in Connecticut or something along those lines.
Would you just call it a good old
Something-
fashioned draw?
Ooh.
No, you can't draw it
Why can't? I'm
I
in
mean-
for drawing.
because if you're going for distance, Paul
What
came
if,
from
what
West
if you're going
Virginia.
for speed?
Paul came from West Virginia.
Oh,
Actually, shit. Yeah, Paul McGrath came from West Virginia.
he came from West Virginia.
He did come from West Virginia.
He missed a good show out there then. Could have went with me.
He did. He was. If I had I gone to final bout, it's his house I could have stood at.
Tyler Page over there. Chuck
Had you
really
gone
wants to
to
make
final
it
stand
a
at
bout,
his
you would have
house?
been cuddled up with me in my sorrows in my bunk bed that I was sitting in.
I saw you in your gray sweatpants dancing around.
Yeah, someone was having a good time
You
for
were
a bad
getting
time.
wild.
There's a
buddy.
lot going on that
Getting
night.
wild. We'll pick one. by
Josh
the
Riv
end
gets
of-
it for sure.
Yeah, okay, there we go. Done.
He gets it. That car was sick. He's
Yeah,
been
of
talking about
course.
it forever. We've been wanting to see it. Very excited
Love
he
it.
showed up. Not an easy ride. God bless.
God bless.
God bless.
Chuck really wants to make it in a night style.
He is
Jokes,
a night
jokes
style,
on you. I'm already in.
Yeah. We already got 9 members now.
Yeah, I'm like the 12th member of Wu-Tang right now.
I had a callback-ish deep thought. Actually, I titled this gas station deep thought.
Deep gas station deep thought. Are we at
Yeah.
deep thoughts right now?
Yeah.
Getting deep.
Fuck it. Let's go deep thought.
So here's some on my checklist of gas stations,
Yeah.
like to become the Diamond Club.
I was at south of the border recently. Still wow.
Still brings it.
The incredible level of rehab that just doesn't exist anywhere else.
Not only that, but like the custom candies and chips in the center.
Yeah.
And
You're talking about
ponchos.
93?
Dude, there was a guy down there. I gotta make the Miata announcement. Anyways, we're pulling up towing this thing, and the guy goes, "How fast is that thing?" I'm like, "It's not fast at all." It's like, "You got a turbo?" I'm like, "Sure don't." He's like,
Sure got
then
a
he told us a
head
story about like his ex-girlfriend called the cops on him. He had to run away from the cops in his car with a turbo and at 30 psi, and it blew up. Some real redneck Connecticut shit going on down there.
That part of Connecticut is what I like to call the armpit.
When I walked in, he was cutting the sleeves off his flannel
That is
that he was wearing.
that perfectly and accurately describes that portion of Connecticut.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, back to Josh's deep
Must
thought.
have just got too hot. Had to cut the sleeves off. So ingress, egress of the driveway, big factor. In other words, how you get in from the road.
Oh, the gas station?
Yeah, gas station.
Yeah, I get that.
It's a big part. Then, in particular, pump placement. Can't be too jammed up. You need comfort.
He needs some room on the pump.
I was at Cumberland Farms putting gas in, and I'm like, man, these pumps are really far apart. This is very comfortable.
Yeah. I hate the double deep pumps with the guys too close. So if you're driving anything bigger than a Miata,
Right.
you're taking up 2 pumps.
Right.
All right, here is my biggest gripe with the gas stations.
Yep.
Why did the pumps face the building? Why are they not horizontal so that you can pull in one direction, park at the front pump, fill
And
up,
keep
and then
moving?
pull out the second?
That's probably a safety thing.
And
It has
That's
to
how
be.
they
Just-
are on like the high. No.
No, they're not.
just think
They're
of the
slanted.
fuck show that would
It's
start.
probably so it's
People
harder
would-
to pull away.
Do you think it would start a fuck show
Oh
if they
my
had an
God,
in
it
and
would
an
be a
out?
disaster. Yes. People wouldn't understand that. People would be cutting in front of each other, parking on the side, leaving their car. I forget something talking about,
It's-
but leaving their car to block everybody, so now nobody can leave.
Oh, I park at the pump all the time.
See,
I-
but it's fine if it's
I hate
if
you.
it's side by side by side.
yeah, but how
park
long
at
of
the
a
pump.
purchase you making? You're not
Whatever
going in
I
there to
want.
play a big buck hunter. You
Go
pay
in
for
there.
that space.
Yeah,
He's leaving there for the
listen,
night.
I'm there.
Go in there, buy a couple
I'm there.
scratchies.
It's mine now. Yeah, I park at the pump all the time. I don't give a fuck.
If you
Yeah.
get gas and then when you're
Nope,
done,
don't even get
Oh,
gas.
you park at the pump not getting gas?
Nope.
Nah,
Yeah.
I park at the
Roll
pump.
up.
Wow.
That
That's
is
unbelievable.
I
I've-
don't even park at the pump on the right side of the pump.
Yeah,
gas.
so you're just flexing on the pump.
I'm just like, I
That's
park
wow.
here now.
Gets out, smokes a
I've
cigarette.
done it.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I've done it. I can't say I do it. Probably
I started to do it.
feel a
because
little
for
dirty
some
when I do.
reason-
You sound like Trump right
I started to do it
sometimes.
because for some reason people at gas stations feel like they don't need to park in parking spaces. They can just pull up perpendicular. Or
I
I'm
hate
sorry,
that.
parallel
In
to
the
store.
fire lane?
right.
So for me, I'm like, listen, I'm gonna park at the pump.
If these heathens are going to be out here doing that, fuck
I'm gonna
'em.
park at the pump.
Yeah.
I will say if I'm spending
park.
$50 at the pump, when I'm done, I'm going inside and shopping. I'm not moving the car.
I'm not even
Fuck
spending.
you.
I'm going inside to buy a $3 drink. I'm gonna park at the
So
pump, dude.
so if there's no,
That's a D-bag move.
do you park in the pump and not get gas?
Yeah, that's what he said.
That's crazy. That's crazy. You didn't pay for that spot.
That's fucking
I
crazy.
pay for it inside.
Oh my god,
No,
you're
you're
buying a
kidding.
monster for like $3?
Oh my god.
That's crazy. Also, if you
It's a
have a
power
truck,
move.
if you have a truck and a trailer, the pump placement is huge.
Oh, I went to a gas station the other day and it was 3 up.
3 is
So
crazy.
there
Oh,
was
wow.
one in the middle. Really threw me off.
That's wild.
Didn't know which one to park.
That's
at.
deep stack.
I want to say that that's how the Cumbies in Wallingford is, and it's a fucking clusterfuck.
Imagine the parallel
You got
parking
parallel
into
park,
a pub.
yeah.
That's right.
You can't because assholes like you park in the middle.
No, I would never park in the middle. I'd park at the end
He takes up a single
or the beginning.
He
spot.
takes the first spot, so everybody has to pull
What
around.
if it's the last pump? Wow.
He's sitting and waiting.
It's the light me last time for a few seconds.
That's
Oh
cold.
my god, it'd be so funny. Pull up to a diesel pump and just park in front of that.
Just the one that's like way out.
Not only do you not need gas, but you're blocking
Plainly
one
don't
of
need
one.
diesel.
I listen, and also I started doing it not when I'm not driving my dailies. When I'm driving like one of my other cars, because there's way more room. I don't have to deal with people like doors or anything.
That's crazy.
It's a
dude.
convenience
That's crazy.
factor for you. It's
There's way more room. I just pull up, park at the pump. There's no one around me.
Nobody else out there.
All right, but how about this? So, you know how everybody takes a favorite gas station picture of their car when they finally take it out with you? What's your favorite gas station to take a picture of your car at? Because I have
Shells.
a favorite. You like a Shell?
Shell, south of the
Shell.
border.
What is
Yeah.
it about a Shell that you
The
like?
yellow.
The yellow
You
and
like
red.
the yellow?
There's something about the yellow.
I like
Yeah.
the mobile. The lights
Mobile?
are
The blue?
really damn bright and
Yeah.
good.
yeah, mobile's pretty good.
You know?
Went out at 7-Eleven though, you know.
7-Eleven be vibing.
Big,
My 7-Eleven
big
isn't
neon
good.
guys.
There's
Yeah, we don't have one.
no, there's a really good one not far from here. I'm
The
saving
new
it.
one.
I'm saving it.
That's the only good 7-Eleven I've ever seen.
We have
Every
a new
other
one coming
7-Eleven
in.
in Rhode Island is gutter as fuck.
We should
Weren't they doing
Do a night-
commercials for
nighttime
that?
shoot over
Like
there.
they have like cars at 7-Eleven.
yeah, it's cars of
recently?
7-Eleven.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's weird. We don't got
Excuse me,
that.
doing a whole campaign.
Carman Cam about to start parking at the pump to drop some truck stop heaters.
God bless.
15-minute ride.
Like Truck Stop America? I stop at the pump, go inside, take a leak, buy a drink, come back out.
Yeah, but they have 200
TA
pumps.
south of the border?
No.
TA South of the Border is the
TA
bad
Brantford.
choice.
That's the best. Oh, TA Brantford. Yeah,
TA Brantford.
fuck those. Yeah.
TA Brantford, baby.
I could
Popeyes,
do-
raise up.
Every TA, either south of the border or the Brantford one, every time I'm in there, somebody fucking walks right up next to me and just moans.
Come on, I can't laugh that hard again.
TA, I didn't never make TA South of the Border because I always go to the Pilot
My last
where I feel at home.
my last gas station prerequisite is I had to know that how the pumps are pumping. Because there's
slow or fast.
That they be
there's
pumping?
they better be pumping because there's one near me
Slow pump?
that is just like I refuse to go to it because it's so slow.
Yeah, I can't slow pump.
I can't do it. I cannot do it.
I'm just mad at the divide between 93 and normal now. It's like $1.10, $1.20.
It's a great divide.
There's a gas station next
Also,
to me. It's 40 cents.
I don't know who said it last week, but it's just like, I just don't think about it. Like, I need gas. I got to go somewhere. It is what it is.
I had that conversation with somebody today. I'm just like it is what it is. Got to pay it.
I think about it. I go to the gas station, the cheap one.
I just go to the same gas station.
Yeah, I
Every
do too.
single
It's always
time.
the cheap one.
Every single time, it's the one I go to. It's the one I like.
Pilot exit 40? What's Pilot exit 40?
Ingress and air
Is that
Egress.
south of the border? No.
No, south
Do
of
they
the
have drug
border.
runs?
South border's 93.
The ingress and egress is a big thing in our kind of cars.
Yeah.
Exit 40. Where the fuck is that?
Right after exit 39.
Yeah, but
where? What?
that's the
state?
freedom of having a truck or something high. You just blast
Zero
through.
fucks, right?
Blast
Yeah.
through.
Is there enough room down there for that?
What are you
Nate
looking
L
for?
wants to donate $100 if Shook sits under the table.
For the rest of the podcast? Yeah, he's on there right now. Go ahead and throw that money over.
He's under there. You can't
It's
see
the
him.
boy, Nate L.
Nate L.
Big shows, Nato.
in the chat.
Yeah, that was it for my callbacks. Anything else?
I get all sorts of callbacks.
Okay.
Let's see here.
Honestly, I want to sit under the table because I know he won't give us $100.
He will 100%
He
give us
sent us
$100.
96 breadsticks. He
$100
will-
worth of breadstick.
All
Yeah.
right, make it $200.
Wait, the receipt's right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to save that.
I want to see a $200 donation to this child going to the table.
Well, boys, as you know, but the listeners may not know, although they probably do, is the Miata has been acquired.
Miata-ta-ta.
The
Let's
Miata
go.
I've been talking about on the podcast. I fell through. Immediately did not fall through as soon as we hung up on the podcast.
It came back and totally redeemed itself.
Went on to Connecticut, towed that baby all the way back. And I'll tell you what, I'm never towing with a small truck again. Took the Ram 25 Hundo down there with Texas Jake's trailer. Dude, you can't even feel it, dude.
Where in Connecticut was it? Okay.
Yeah. About 45 minutes away from Hartford, not in our direction.
Oh, that's
Oh, wow. That's deep.
Cheshire? Does Cheshire make any sense?
It does.
Cheshire,
Cheshire?
and
It's
that's
like 3
like
hours almost.
20 minutes from me.
Yeah, Cheshire. Yeah.
Should have Shook get it.
Yeah, went down there. My boy Joey down there had it getting rid of this thing. Me and Ed rammed it home. So the Miata's here. It's
Interesting.
it's ready to go.
It passed the Miata expert
The
test.
vibe check.
It's a good car.
So, Miata expert test. What are the first few things you looked at for it?
That's fucking crazy.
That's crazy. I said 200.
That's not 100.
Nadal.
it's also not 100.
That's not a
I'm throwing in the penny.
Yeah.
$99.99.
so close.
That's the largest donation we've ever gotten.
Nadal, hit me with the address. I got to send you some stickers.
Yeah, we got to get him a lot of other stuff. Nadal's unbelievable.
Jeez, big shouts, Nadal.
Yeah, it's
Jeez,
definitely a world
saving
record
your
for
boys
us.
over here.
That's crazy.
That'll help me fix the unbelievably small steering wheel in the Miata,
God bless.
which is like a 250 mil. Looks like a Lego steering wheel.
Looks like a Logitech 920.
But the most important part is that Shook drove the Miata and had a revelation.
Boom.
It's a good car.
No. What'd you say?
What do you say?
What were the words exactly?
I
Great
don't
car.
remember, actually.
It's God's car.
God's car.
You said God's car.
This guy
Yeah,
had an ear-to-ear
I mean-
grin getting out of that thing.
For stock, dude, I was actually
Not stock.
expecting it to be way worse. Stock motor.
That's a manly car.
Yeah.
You got the best one.
Not tuned.
Added lightness.
He got out of
Might-
this car more
Might
feminine.
be tuned. Might be tuned. We don't
Honestly, it feels
That's not
like.
tuned.
Are you
know. It's
sure?
not tuned.
You're not sure.
I know that ain't tuned.
The intake's made with the back of a microwave oven, which is really cool.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
And then they
It
put
has
an
a
AEM
microwave
sticker
oven?
on it, like they engineered it specifically for this car.
Yeah, some space tape on it.
I mean, it had nuts, dude. It was fucking blowing those grippy,
Oh, it's got nuts.
grippy nippy.
Oh, it's got the nuts, boy.
It's got nuts like you wouldn't
first
believe.
gear donuts. Way more fun than second gear, though.
Yeah, you'll get that.
Yeah, those are the best
Yeah, it
ones.
It's a 5
no.
speed, right? That's why.
Well, I don't know. It's not confirmed. Do you think it's a 6?
We haven't
7?
confirmed it.
You know,
It's got a Kirky bolted to the floor, which brings me to my next question of who's holding Miata seats, because I need some fucking race seats in that thing. That
Those
think-
aren't the worst. They had the
Yeah.
cushions on them, or no?
the Kirky right now? You were just in it.
You
had
were
the
in it,
cushions.
you
I
didn't
didn't
realize?
look, Chuck. I was trying to do donuts.
Have you seen a Kirky without they're usually just straight aluminum.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Had pads.
I didn't look.
I was gonna say you're
Yeah,
gonna be the
use your
guy.
That's crazy.
You're gonna be the guy. What fits in there?
a
Sparko
lot more
Sprints.
than you would think.
Really?
No,
Okay.
would never put that seat.
Yeah?
Have you sat in one?
No.
That's the worst seat ever.
What seat?
It's a Sparkle. You might as well stick with your Kirky. It's gonna feel the same way. I swear to God.
Just get
I'm out.
Corbos.
It's like a 90-degree seat.
Didn't you have Corbos first?
Who the hell runs Corb?
What do you got
my
on that
fault.
thing?
My fault, OG.
I got
I do.
Corbos in my
You can-
pickup truck.
You
Yeah,
can
I got
actually you can put
Corbos too.
anything
The
in them.
fuck?
No, you can put anything
What's
you
the
want. in them.
play? What's the heavy play?
What's
I
wrong
mean-
with Corbos?
I mean, just get like fake brides at that point.
What about NRG?
I don't want to say this because he
no,
has.
I
them.
needed specific like a good one, and I
Did
didn't
you get
want
the
to
big
spend.
boy one though?
Yeah,
Well,
and
that's why.
I didn't want to spend.
Yeah.
It literally would have been $1,000 for the seat and the rails for the Sparko Evo XL.
That's a nice seat though.
It
That's
is
a great seat.
That's
but-
a nice. Is that the one with the halo too or no?
no halo.
No halo.
No, but
Halo.
my setup was like
Halo.
under $300 to.
No, I'm not saying it's bad. But,
Yeah, no,
but
that's
I can
that's
tell you
why.
right now, you won't find that for what you need. You won't find a rep seat that's XL.
You think
No,
I can
yeah.
fit some brides in that thing? Some carbon Kevlar joints?
You see what I got? I got a whole massive halo in mine.
You got a Halo?
Halo.
I gotta get a Halo.
You didn't see it. You don't
No,
know.
I gotta put eyes on that
I'm
thing.
gonna teach you how to do it.
Yeah.
But I will tell you right now, I don't know what it's in it, but you're gonna have to sledgehammer that freaking trans tunnel in if you want to fit anything in there.
Nah, I'm gonna keep that Kirk in there.
So
though.
that's what I
Keep it
wasn't
real.
sure of is how
not-
much
I
you
mean,
gotta.
it's just kind of the way of it. It's just
It's not
how it
even
is.
uncomfortable. If you were driving it to the track, it'd probably suck.
Yeah, I'm not driving it.
He's got the pads in it now. He's good. You're
Yeah.
fine.
Big shouts to Pudva in the chat. That's how I seen the Sparko Evo.
NRG stands for
his
not
seat's
real
awesome.
Not real good.
I was gonna do NRG seats. I don't give a fuck.
Good. Nice. I can tell.
What about you? Got a
Jeez.
thrash seat, right?
Yeah, I don't really like it. That seat's like a rep of the seat I really want, which is a Bride Maxxis Zeros. But that's also a $3,000 seat that's 20 years old.
Look nice in there.
It looked
Wow.
really nice in there. Why you want to make it?
Nice in there.
Who wants to make a little donation? Right? You could have but the thing with the thrash is it's like the same. I'm pretty sure it's the same company that makes the NRG backings. So it's
Yeah.
essentially just an NRG seat at the end of the day.
Right,
The
right,
fancy,
With-
overpriced stitching.
I'm pretty sure that thrash seats are reupholstered to NRG seats.
I can guarantee. Back in the day, maybe they weren't, but now
So we're sticking with the Kirky then.
I recommend the Kirky.
I don't think there's
bad
anything
news.
wrong with NRG seats.
How about the
honestly.
Kirky?
I think you're better off with a
NRG
Corbo,
just
though.
as a company isn't a good company.
Yeah, I wouldn't put them as a steering wheel. I mean, trusting a seat to get rear-ended and not break in half is also kind of a thing.
Yeah, but he also has a stainless Kirky in the thing right now. The thing could take a
It's
hit
not. First off,
directly.
it's aluminum. Let's
It's
be
definitely
honest.
aluminum.
well,
yeah.
better than fiberglass. Still.
It'll just bend your
Yeah.
back.
If it was stainless, you'd be cooking.
Yeah, it'd be bad.
Oh my god, can you imagine that?
Be like a cheese
Stainless.
shredder.
It honestly
Holy
wasn't
shit.
that bad though sitting in it. I
No,
mean,
it sits fine.
if you drive all day, I don't know. You have to just give it the butt test.
and you're
Give
gonna
it a
sit
quick
in a
butts.
line all day on grid, and then you really want to be comfortable after you drive.
Tell you what,
we'll
it's
send
more,
you some stuff.
it's more comfortable than this computer chair.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, that happened. So very excited. We had a big Miata day today. A lot of Miata guys in here now,
Huge.
including Shook.
3 essentially.
Huge
Right?
Yada.
By the time we're all said and
You're
done
fit
here,
guy now,
I
too.
think.
We got a fit guy in the room.
Big fit guy.
Love this
Huge.
guy.
Is TCS in here?
Not yet.
No,
Yeah.
yeah.
Get him in here.
Say it
Say
3
his
I
name.
times.
gotta say his name. TCS, TCS, TCS.
There you go.
I got a shirt on.
He'll pop in.
Oh my god, you guys just feel that? Felt that?
Stood it right up.
I feel like power stir.
My final thing here is that I get a hose reel power washer thanks to JH Creative, Dobbins, and your boy Vin from the Hoonigans.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm interested to see
Thing's a game changer.
Is it
overall how it is.
a light or heavy investment?
The one I bought was a heavy investment.
Okay.
See, I didn't think any of them were that crazy compared to if you can compare it to Obsessed Garage.
They're all
His,
super
like-
cheap compared to Obsessed Garage.
Okay, so his like wall mount solution, $4,000.
Yeah, no,
Holy
way less
shit.
than that.
yeah,
That's fucking
It's at least
way
half
less.
that.
Absurd.
No, way more. Way.
It's-
Okay.
I paid $600.
It might be an
Oh,
eighth.
okay.
Yeah, it's
That's not. Yeah. That's. I. Okay.
I was able to mount it above the door in my
it
garage,
was a really nice spot. Yeah.
like above the man door.
Yep.
So I can. It's hooked up to water. It's hooked up to power. You can clean a car so fast, because usually, if you're a car cleaning guy, you got to get your power wash. You got to pull it out. You got to get the hose, pull it out, get the power wash and hose. And thing. You got to pull
Pulling
the whole
everything
fucking
out
thing
and the
together.
breakdown is longer than the wash.
It's only in the wash for sure. I
Always.
washed my M6 the other day in like 15 minutes because I just turn the water on, pull this hose out, blast it. I mean, it's
Does it have
crazy.
its own hose, or did you do like a T?
No,
and
it's
then
got a
just
hose.
swatch
It's got a
the-
hose reel, and it's
It's
like
like-
self-retracting hose reel.
Oh, nice.
yeah,
Yeah,
think
but-
of what just a hose reel looks like, but there's a pressure water
Pressure washer
Yeah,
on the
but
bottom. of it.
inside of it.
The source, do you just unscrew it from the house when you're done, or you're just leaving it on? Because
Oh, I'm just like I have like a hose spigot there, so it just goes right to that.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
I'm
it was
sold.
one that I had one inside my garage I didn't use for anything, and it was right next to this thing, so that's where it went.
Perfect.
But
Thing that-
yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, because I saw when Vin put up his little video. I know Sam had helped him, so I'd asked him overall what he thought about it. He said they hadn't really used it yet to figure it out.
I sent Sam a message, told him I hope they're paying him for these things, and he sent me back a picture of his setup, which is my old setup. Same power washer, everything.
Oh yeah.
Like, I guess Sam Dobbins one of these things. Come
Yeah,
on,
get
someone
the
hook this guy up.
Get him
Jesus,
sorted.
guy's selling them left and right. But yeah,
What,
it's
the giraffe
unbelievable,
ones?
dude. To put the shit away, you just pull it, let it rip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Close your eyes, reels itself right back in.
Ding your
That's a
car.
pretty nice setup.
Pretty about it. So yeah, if anybody's looking at those things, they're pretty badass.
Yeah, the giraffe. It's funny because I didn't see a single thing about them, and then Vin made a little video, and then all of a sudden it was just like obviously Instagram.
Well, to
every
the
single
races, dude.
ad.
I was gonna
And
say.
then there was a handful of other people who I follow who were also like, check out my new pressure washer setup, and then you bought that, and I was like, well, fuck.
Yeah, the thing, it was on Amazon. It was like 10% off. Plus, it had like a foam cannon, which is just a junky foam cannon,
Yeah.
but I mean, mine's junky as is.
Yeah.
And you can like put it has storage for the foam cannon on top, which obviously I'm not using because it's 8 feet in the air. A little sketchy putting up because
Get
it
a
is not
ladder.
light.
No.
It is very heavy, in
No, no.
fact. So the bracket comes off the back. It's like a steel bracket. You put it in, you have to slide it on. But I'm on the top stair of a ladder trying to put this like 80-pound thing on. Made it.
Got
Not
that.
easy, but I made it.
It's interesting
Unscathed.
because
Bless.
it's an interesting product. It's so simple if you think about it. They just took like everything and just made it aesthetically pleasing.
It's just so smart. I mean, it's probably the junkiest. I mean, actually, it has a pretty good amount of pressure in it. I got a 25-foot hose running up to it, which is dumb. I got a new hose coming in, but
How long's the? I mean, I missed it. But how
the
long?
hose that comes with it is
in it?
probably the reel for the power washer on is 100 feet, which is crazy.
Yeah.
And then the hose like coming off it that comes with it's probably 6 feet long.
Power wash the street.
You can power wash the whole damn house. I'm washing dishes in the sink in the house with this thing.
Matt Wood, DM me directly. Hasbulla stickers, free Hasbulla stickers. DM me. I want to send them out. Spread the word. Free my man. It was a toss-up between free our boy,
Like that.
free Hasbulla, justice for Hasbulla.
Justice for hospitals.
Ooh.
Nice.
Ooh.
Well, we want them out more than we
The
want
problem
justice.
with justice for Hasbulla was it was way too long.
Yeah.
Also, the interesting thing about justice on that side of the world usually is a little rough sometimes.
But that's why I thought it was funny.
Right.
Yeah.
But a little wordy.
Sometimes
wordy.
justice is served in a couple duffel bags full of money.
Dude, in 2 hands in 1 cuff.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Oh no.
They put both his hands
Oh
in 1
my
cuff.
God.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Poor little guy.
That's cold. That's cold. Wow. That's wow.
He probably punched the cop too.
Yeah, both those hands in one
They've
cup.
just had enough of his shit, basically.
I'm interested what you had to do in order for them to even pay attention because there's videos of him, I don't know, driving,
Firing guns out the
firing,
roof.
yeah, firing guns out
Yeah.
the roof.
It looked, the video I seen, it was kind of misleading because it's him in the passenger seat yelling and screaming
Mhm.
Yeah.
as he does.
Sounds correct.
And then the next video is like a Mercedes and a BMW takeover style doing donuts in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
But he's clearly not driving those cars. So are they getting him just because he was inciting?
Here's the deal. He can drive a car.
Yeah.
How? My kid's bigger than him. She can't drive a car.
Somebody's,
Operating the pedals, and how's he getting in trouble?
yeah, he's driven like Ladas before too, though, right?
Yeah.
Could have sworn I've
Ladas?
seen it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
yeah,
mean, it's a lot of.
He like
Yeah.
stands.
yeah.
He stands like on the floorboard.
How does he
and hangs
actuate?
onto
He
the
actuates
steering
with
wheel.
like
The pedal.
his
Yeah.
heel,
Yeah,
No, it's his foot.
and he's
And he's
just
like, got
he's
the
just
wheel.
lifting his knee, and
yeah. You can't really see over the hood
that
or
sounds
the
terrible.
dash,
Yeah.
but
Okay, so basically him driving around is dangerous driving. Period.
Listen, I don't think they can take it away from him.
He has a license?
I don't know. Do you need a license over there?
No,
Exactly.
that was
You
a
need a
crazy.
license here?
That was a crazy question. I'm sorry.
I don't know how it works with that.
Yeah, I
I'll
don't
be
either.
honest with I don't.
Yeah, I've been there.
It seems like a
Near.
lot of them over there.
A lot of them.
None of them here.
No, none of them.
and
here.
a lot of wishy-washy, you know.
Oh, Husband
blind
has
guy.
he has a custom built car, obviously. I
Listen,
don't-
I've seen him drive 100 different cars.
You got me out.
Yeah.
Yeah. They definitely got me out. It's God's car.
yeah, he's got to be on it for sure.
Yeah.
Probably an MB, 1.8.
Has
Yeah,
to be.
1.8. You guys did dust off recap last week. Obviously,
Mm-hmm.
it was beautiful weather, perfect,
Perfect.
great turnout. That
Sure
was good.
was.
Talk about coffee. I didn't really have too much else to add to this.
That's it.
Very good.
Another shout out to NATO for
What's
just
going on this
dumping in
weekend?
the chat.
Yeah, Nate. I mean, just
Oh,
coming in over the
geez,
top, dunking on everyone.
This
Lock
week-
City Drift
Lock
this
City
weekend.
Drift.
Lock City Drift. Nice.
Friday, Saturday,
Friday, Saturday. What time we kick off on Friday?
12.
Noon. Okay.
Yep, nooner. Quick
Nooner?
nooner.
High noon.
High noon to 9 o'clock, I believe,
You got underglow on that
Saturday?
Mustang?
on Friday.
On Friday, yeah.
Nooner to niner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like 9, 10. Then the alcohol comes out, and then we have the late night party. You want to get involved?
Now, are you
Hollywood boy?
doing the sleepover, the slumber party?
Oh yeah, of course,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Where you sleeping?
Lock City Slumber.
On the floor, wherever I get put at the end of the night.
That's
Wherever,
my
I was
guy.
going to say wherever he passes out.
Wherever Josh decides to.
I don't
No.
think Josh
Oh,
Carey
no.
is there.
Like,
you're gonna be there.
my bedtime's 7 p.m.,
Oh
buddy.
yeah, we can handle that.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. It's 7 o'clock somewhere, pal.
Yeah.
Josh, you
It's not
staying
him.
over, baby, or what?
No,
Oh,
no,
not my Josh.
no,
Not my Josh.
no. I'll be out of there by 6:37. Something like that.
Josh, you're going first event.
I am going. Yeah, fingers crossed. I think we're going to make it. I think the Mustang will be ready.
You get your mechanic in there right now, putting it back together.
As always, big shout Sandy Dixon. He's putting the diff back in physically right now. If you heard
Physically
some
manhandling the diff.
banging a little earlier in the pre-party, yeah, I didn't think it was cut out when this thing got rolling. But if you heard that, that's what was going on. He was finishing things up on my rear end. So fingers crossed, comes off of the jack stands tomorrow, and hopefully it runs good.
There we go.
I
If
gotta,
not, send it anyway.
Yep, just
well, the
send
problem is I can't. It doesn't have power. So if it doesn't have power, it's not
it.
drivable.
You need the power. It's a momentum car now.
What do you need power for?
You gotta have some
Name
power.
one time I've had power.
Yeah, a couple of the other guys over here.
Yeah, you don't have power or weight.
Yeah,
I
that
got
thing's
weight.
got all the
I-
weight.
Right
Guy's
here.
got all the weight.
He's got
Yeah.
that baby fully trimmed out.
Listen,
Yeah.
just because you have weight don't mean you can't throw it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
All
throw
right,
that
we
way.
can throw it around. Problem is, I may not be able to stop throwing it around.
I think you got enough brakes to stop that.
Yeah,
Anything.
brakes
to
I'm not
stop
worried
the
about
track.
Do a front flip.
that. That's not.
Uh,
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
fingers crossed. Yeah,
Upside
Friday.
down wheelies over here.
Friday, I'll be there at
Bingo.
noon. The clinic, and then I think we're allowed to drive into the night.
After clinic, they send you to Group A.
right to Group A.
Hey, while
There
you
you
got your boy into that, how come we don't pick up some LED strips down the street and toss them on?
Yes, throw some
I
LEDs.
just, priorities.
That's another
Unfortunately.
style over function.
Fashion
is
over
drifting.
function. Everybody
Says
knows.
this guy, style of a function.
This is drifting.
Come on.
So yeah, it was. I am gonna feel a little,
Naked.
a little nude out there on Friday when everybody
Underendowed.
else
Give you a flashlight underneath. I'll strap it to your drive
is
shaft.
when everybody else is out
Woo! Strobes.
there. That'd be pretty good. Yeah, when everybody else is out there, strobing, if you will.
Everybody's out there peacocking.
Stripping.
But yeah, fingers crossed it all makes it. I got to try to get an alignment at some point as well. I got a busy couple days.
It sounded like, I mean, maybe tomorrow night.
Really coming down to the wire.
Tomorrow
I like this.
night, I'm booked. But maybe, yeah, I don't know.
You
Maybe
better be booked. with
Maybe
that car.
Friday morning. Maybe Friday morning.
What's maybe? Your alignment? Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah.
Better text your boy.
Yeah. So tomorrow I'm going to call him and see if I can get in there.
Steve Booten, no. We're out of them. Get a different car.
Why
Is
is
it
it not
acceptable to bring
acceptable?
us-
Please and thank you.
Is it acceptable to bring a clapped but safe stock 350Z as a first-time drifter?
As the first time, yeah, get out there, buddy.
Yeah, as long
Yeah,
as you meet the
absolutely.
Get
safety
after it.
requirements
Nah,
for
I'm
Lock
just kidding.
City.
You do need an exhaust though, like a muffler. So if it's that clapped, you got to put one on.
Oh,
Yeah,
no
depends
straight,
how clapped.
No straight pipe.
That's not even a joke. That's part of tech. You need
Yeah,
a
it is.
muffler.
Must
Yeah,
requires
I've
muffler.
seen guys failed.
You can
seen
watch you can watch our video on YouTube to learn all about the tech, or hit up Lock City Drift with their updated tech.
Yeah,
rules.
just call Garrett Sell. I'll post it in the show notes.
I text Garrett all the time.
Yeah.
Video about. Oh yeah, I forgot about that video. That's how I met Chuck. Told
Was
me to
that
put
it?
a turbo in my car, and I told him I hate you.
That's a good idea.
No.
Actually, yeah, I remember that.
Did I tell you to put a turbo in your car?
You're like, when are you getting a turbo on this bad boy? I said,
There you go.
whoa.
Whoa
take,
there, that's
take me out to
aggressive.
dinner first. Trying to tell me all these perversions.
Joe Byron?
Joe Byron?
Bing bong.
So this weekend, Lock City Friday,
Yep.
Saturday. On Saturday is a normal Lock City. not
Party at the
normal
Red
Lock
Door.
City.
Let's go. 10 o'clock.
Their
What,
normal
Saturday.
7:30
Double whammy, double header.
doors.
I'm going to become an
9
alcoholic.
9 a.m. driving till I think they go to 5 or whatever.
Oh, rumors
Saturday.
rumors circulating that all of Night Style is going to
That's
turbo
a
their Miatas.
false ass rumor. There's going to be Dustin who's going to do that, and that's it.
There we go. Dustin's
Sweet.
got it done out
There's
there.
been a rumor that Eric's going to ITB his Miata. What do you have to say?
Oh, God. I heard that one.
about that? Yeah, he did.
Crazy.
Anything else this weekend? I can't think of anything.
No, that was the only thing I could think of. I wanted to make sure we covered it.
Yeah,
That's covered.
good call. Good call.
God bless.
Paddock talk.
Yeah, paddock talk.
We had a little paddock talk for what's
Yeah.
going on with
Little
that guy.
Patty. Little Patty
Actually,
whack.
Shook. Yeah, you got some
Shook,
paddock
it's your
talk.
favorite
Chick, what
part.
do you got?
Paddock talk.
Are you searching for Miata right now?
Looks like he's shitting his pants.
I'm looking for E36s right now.
Oh, boy.
What
Why?
the hell
Why
are
the
you
sudden
doing that
change?
for?
What's happening?
Huh? Because, like, listen, don't try and question my. Because I can't even question my own fucking thought process. I'm just looking.
So you're just
You going?
Are you going Miata or not?
No, probably not. No.
Hit the piano.
It's a cool
So what did you do
car.
to your E36?
I did nothing. I don't have it.
no, you worked on the motor. Or
Yes,
something,
since
didn't you?
last time you were here.
No, so that's kind of what Chuck Lab helped me with.
Is the motor ready to go in?
Yeah, I guess.
Nope. That's a no.
Okay, so
It depends on what you consider ready. Like the
It
intake
depends on what your
manifold's not on.
definition of is.
Like the intake manifold's not on, so yeah, I guess I could put it in. Like everything, rotating assembly wise is done. Like I did
Are
the
valve covers on?
set the valve lash. No, the valve covers I found out don't fit
Wait,
at
what?
all. Not even close to fitting.
That's
Why?
a bit of an inconvenience.
Yeah, so I ordered valve covers. I ordered breathers. I ordered some more body parts. Like I got a front lip, and some other shit. I'm just
Got
trying to-
more shit to paint now?
Yeah, pretty much. Like I got a couple other things to paint. Not big stuff, but small stuff. But I'm trying to nail down my body guy. It's tough. Like his kid got sick. Now it's Lock City. Then it's Mother's Day. So that's 2 weeks.
is he drift?
No.
Oh,
But I'm gonna be there. I mean, I
Oh.
guess I could like not go and then have Britt go, but I feel bad like having her go by herself.
isn't it her gig?
Yeah, it's her gig, but like she don't even like cars. What the fuck? She don't want to sit there for an hour, like 8 hours.
Might be time for a new gig.
Might be
Sounds
time
like
for
she
a
likes a
gig.
gig.
Time for a new woman.
Oh, shit.
I think a new gig.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah. So the motor, yeah, I guess it's ready to go in,
Minus the valve covers.
minus the valve covers.
Why don't the valve covers fit?
The rockers are like. The thing is though, I don't understand why the rockers don't fit. So here's the weird thing. I gave my old GT40P heads to my buddy Josie.
Josie.
He went to go put them on his car, and he's like, "What valve covers did you run?" And I said, "Stock." So he sent me a picture. He's like, "I can't even get these fucking stock valve covers on." So I looked at mine, and apparently the rocker was hitting like one of the I guess you call it like a windage tray, but it's like for blow by or whatever for
Vintage.
emissions, and it was tapping it. and then it stopped at self-clearance. But
Nothing
he
better
can't
than
even get the
clearance.
valve covers on.
It's the best place to do it.
So I don't know how that works, but the valve covers will literally not sit over these rockers. So I ordered tall,
Just get
custom
some
aluminum ones.
washers.
They have
Just get a
They-
LS.
Get a
They
cou-
do
put a
have-
couple of valve cover gaskets under it.
they have
Yeah,
valve
you're fine.
cover like
Stack
Valve cover spacer.
Stack them.
they have spacers.
Valve cover gasket spacer.
It was $80 for a valve cover spacer, and then you have to run double gasket, or $100 for a TIG welded
Just a taller.
plain wrinkle black valve
Yeah,
cover. So
probably,
I was like,
yeah.
okay,
Throw the
fucking
rock away.
no brainer here.
Yeah.
So then I just bought breathers and
And we know these new ones will go over.
yeah. It's
How
it's
much clearance? You got extra clearance?
Yeah, what if you
They
put
might
bigger
be, like,
rockers in?
quite a bit taller. Yeah, they're like probably
You-
double the height. Like
Will
this.
your hood shut?
Yeah, they're nowhere near the hood. The
Okay.
intake manifold is going to be the highest.
Okay, fair enough.
But I don't think I'm even going to machine that intake manifold down. I think I'm just going to send it. So my new plan is to just run shorter motor mounts.
How do you shorten the motor mounts?
Because right
Cut 'em.
now I'm running E36 Condor mounts, which
Mhm.
are like, I don't know, pretty tall, like maybe 3.5 inches. The E36 V8 swap came with like pucks, but I didn't run the pucks because the steering shaft would hit like the header. So
I think you mentioned. Yeah, you mentioned.
now I
that.
have an aftermarket steering shaft. There's no issues, so I can just run the pucks. I'm gonna literally take a shit in Chuck's car the next time we go out for food.
You
and
can't
just-
hear it, but it's the noise is like, huh.
Yeah, I'm sure.
All right. So I mean, to be fair, once you get the car back, you're not that far off.
No, like literally, as soon as I get this fucking thing back, like at
Paint
this
jail.
point, I don't even.
I don't know
give a
why you just
fuck
sound
about,
like Lars Ulrich from Metallica. Just the,
Fucking.
once I get this fucking thing back,
dude. I'm pissed. Like I just want the car back because I don't care about the mounts. I don't care about making custom mounts. I hope not.
Yeah.
My windows are wide
Yeah,
open.
That's why I asked.
Every fucking time I leave them open, it rains. So I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, once I get the fucking thing back, dude, it's just gonna
Game
be
on,
downhill.
dude. Game
tumble.
on.
so you're gonna drive this year.
Nope.
I don't know because I still haven't seen the fucking car.
But can you go get it?
Yeah, I guess. Like I was considering just telling him like, hey, like, can I just come grab the chassis? Because do you even need it? Like, I don't care about the other shit. Like, what do you have to mock it up?
Mm.
The only thing I could see it being easy to like paint the hardtop if it's on the car because it's like a stand.
Yeah, but you can put that on like a sawhorse.
Yeah, you can
Cardboard
put it
Yeah,
on
like a
box.
dolly.
Because
Yeah.
like realistically, I'd like to have the bumper at the shop so I can actually mark it to where I gotta cut it, not drive to his house, put it on the car, mark it up, bring it all the way back to my shop. Cut
Sounds
it
like
down.
you should have did this all before you sent it to paint.
I didn't have time.
What was the deadline?
There's no deadline. He just was like, bring me the car because I have time to do it right now. So I said, okay, well, I didn't do the bumper yet, so we'll worry about it later.
Sounds like you need a new body guy. I got a guy for you.
We get a body guy.
We got a guy.
I think you're not too far off, but you got to work on getting the car back.
Yeah. Just
Yeah,
so you
I
can
don't
make
know.
progress.
Paint jail.
Paint jail.
Paint you.
There's so much other shit to do. That's where like there's so many other roads that I haven't crossed yet. Like if I get the car back, get the motor in the car, I really want a new engine harness. Like I really don't want to put the old crusty one in. If push comes to shove, I will.
We're
Same thing-
pushing and we're shoving.
I was gonna say you're
Same thing with,
you're-
like-
you're in the middle of a mosh pit right now, bro.
5x114 swap I really want to do because I have to do wheel bearings anyways. But like I don't have to get wheels because I just spoke to Barry. He's like, you don't have to run 5x114. They dual drill them, which is sick.
Oh, so they are dual. So you'd have to dual drill the
The
rotors?
rotor. That's it. So I don't even need to touch anything. I could just buy the whole kit, put it all in, and then fucking just run the wheels I have for it now. And then during the season, buy the studs, buy the wheels that I want.
We have
Which-
something to pop up.
Grant just posted some stuff from
already- yeah.
NDI Machine. That was very, very nice.
Very
Yep.
cool.
That's the whole
Very
kit.
cool
Weeks
guy.
ago, he said.
What is it that he posted?
How many drift events can I get in before Shook gets his car running in the
All of
Miata?
them. Your car's good right now.
I don't know. I didn't buy my car
Sign
already
up.
altogether.
I gotta sign up.
Uh,
Hey, I didn't buy my car all the way together. It's missing a bunch of pieces. Still fine.
I'm missing windows.
It's missing windows for sure.
Yeah, it's missing any sort of seat.
Also, that thing did run like the other year.
What did?
Shook's car.
Oh, I thought you mean Miata. I was like, I
No,
hope so.
Miata just run forever.
Yeah, we were just driving it.
God bless.
You guys are driving it.
I think your big to do is get that car back.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if he'll just.
That
I'm
way
just
you
gonna
can
try
just
and
start
grab the
on other
chassis and
stuff.
have them paint the
Yeah.
other shit separately. Like, honestly, at this point, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah, I
good
think
plan.
you'd be better off starting on that.
Yeah.
I'd rather get because now at this point,
Pop
like,
the
like I
LS
said,
in.
like the motor, everything's ready to go. I could just throw it in and start fucking yeehawing her.
Yeah. Any other paddock talk? Yeah, actually, Corey, yeah, you were plugging away.
Oh my god! All right, yeah. So I was putting the seats in the car, and I finally got the hang of how the bases, brackets, rails, seat combination went together. Got it all in there. Kept adjusting it. Got it all square in a comfy position. Temporarily tightened everything. Well, like 50% tightened everything just enough so I could get in and out of the car and it wouldn't shift around. And then I said, okay, next step. Let's see how everything lines up with the seatbelt. Guess what? Seatbelt won't fit now.
Boom.
Got to come back apart. So I left for the night.
Tinkering with seats, brackets, and belts. It's just the worst fucking.
Oh, I'll put this out here because everyone else seems to be better at finding stuff on the internet that's I actually need. They made, and actually, Shook, you can help me out with this. It would technically be a DC2, right? Integra
Yep.
that came with Recaros.
Yeah, Integra Type R.
So the Integra Type R seat rails.
Impossible to find. Expensive.
Seamus has some.
Listen, I've got a budget. If you find them, send it to me. It's none of your business if it fits the budget. But just say if you find them, send them to me.
The number is actually none of your business.
Yeah, listen, whether I buy them or not, doesn't matter.
You know who the person to ask is Danny, because
I did.
H Motors can probably get those like this.
So they don't have any, and they recommended buying a different one that is the same as what I already bought.
And what's wrong with yours?
It's a clusterfuck. It's fine. It's just it's a pain in the ass. Because if I had just spent the amount of money that it would take to purchase the OEM ones, these could have been done in 15 minutes.
Yeah, but like, how far are you done with these?
I'm 7 hours into the passenger seat.
There you go.
Why is it taking so long?
Because every time you put it together, you have to take it back apart in order to adjust anything.
Just for the driver chair, though. 'Cause
Just for the
what
passenger. I haven't even gotten to the
Does that have
driver.
sliders?
Yeah.
What are
Oh,
you
wow.
adjusting? I'm confused.
The positions on the base, it's pretty much infinite. So, like, first time I put it, it was sat too far forward. So the adjuster knob hit on the door when you went to go close the door for, like, the seat height. So, okay, now I got to move it forwards, I think. Whatever. It's all going to come back apart, bolt it back together, see if that fits, and go from there.
I want to say that you're overcomplicating it for some reason. Because, like,
I wish I was.
Are they bottom out? The seats?
Yeah.
why can't you just
I wish I was.
put it in the sliders and then shut the door and then move it to where you want and then tighten
Yeah.
the nuts?
Because the slider doesn't move to get to the nut.
On its own, right?
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
like
like you
it doesn't
need-
move far enough back or far enough forward to get to that.
You can't just put everything in loosely and
That's kind of how it
Do it
is
yourself.
now.
Yeah, and then finger tight it.
I just snugged it. Yeah, but no
Love
matter
that.
what, you still have to undo them all.
yeah, but you can't do like a paint marker or something like while it's there to try to just get it close.
So
to that
the
position.
rails to the base is really what's going to come undone because then you move into a different position. They're like just like oblong holes. The seat to everything else, that's all just loose. That's fine. It's
What
not
if
a big
you
deal.
What if you just showed us after?
This is
Yeah.
why
Because I
don't
feel
mess
like
with bottom-up
I've done this
seats.
like
Yeah.
3 or 4 times and it was a
Top
pain in the
mount on
ass.
It's
I
a
had
huge
to-
pain in the ass.
I had to
mount.
grind a wrench to get to
Top
mine.
mount.
Top mount those bitches.
That
Down.
was a road I crossed, but I found a solution for it.
Okay, yeah, because I remember mine was a pain in the ass because where you had to line everything up, it was hard to get to the nuts and bolts. So I got them all finger tight, pulled the seat completely out of the car, reclined it all the way back or forward so I could get to most of them, and then did the rest outside the car, and then reinstalled it.
I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, no matter what, I'm going to end up buying them anyway. So,
Well,
yeah.
Chuck,
So
Did you?
Integra
Are you
DC2.
sure TCS has those?
Oh, I mean, he has an
Oh,
Integra
okay.
Type R. I'd
You're
probably
just
just take it off
saying
that.
stuff.
Yeah, let's take it right off that.
Just
Yeah,
grab
whatever
Seen it.
that Type R he showed up in,
Yeah.
whatever's on the bottom of those,
Yeah, maybe we'll
need-
separate with those.
You want to
need-
win the donut meat? This is how.
I need.
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
So,
TCS serious about this or what?
yeah, OEM
Same.
No.
seat rails for Integra Type R DC2.
Put out
Yeah.
the call, everybody out there who's into that stuff.
Send them my way if you find it.
Yep. Doesn't matter the budget.
No, the budget matters. He's just not going to tell you what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't ask questions.
It's,
Just
ha-
send
it's
it.
half of what you're thinking.
if it doesn't
Mind your business.
if it doesn't work out, don't ask any questions after that either. Let's see. I think
It's like a silent auction, kind of,
I already talked
where
about
nobody wins.
I worked on a car. My car's broken all the time.
buddy. Yeah, we'll save that.
There's a
because-
whole section for you.
Yeah, it's not paddock talk. Yours is
It's Miata
fucking
talk. That's the old Miata talk section.
reconciliation.
Yeah, it's hell.
Yeah, let's do B for B.
Well, Josh, I'm glad you asked.
Holy shit.
What
Tim
happened?
Connors.
Just
Hit
so
me with the
you-
link.
Backing it up.
Are you gonna buy these on the show right now?
Dude, hold on.
Are they in the budget? Or should I mind my business?
Yeah, you got to mind your fucking business over there.
We're $3 away from the budget.
Oh, that's
Holy
that's
shit.
I'll give you $3. We need
Nope.
$3 in the chat room.
whether that's north or south, you should do that.
That's a call. That's a call for funding if I ever heard one. Speaking of funding,
Add to cart.
what's Bucks for the Boys? Bucks for the Boys is how we keep this train rolling. Is a value for value way to support your favorite automotive podcast or us.
Not a very straight train.
Not a very straight train.
Very up and down,
It's like
left
totally
and right.
straight racing. My new race team.
You never know. It's
You
sort
never
of
know.
like-
Could go either way.
yeah. Never let them know your next move.
Dangerously straight racing. Nonetheless, Bucks for the Boys is a value for value way to support your favorite podcast. And all we say is, if this podcast is worth anything at all to you, hop on to revivemotor.com/B4B. That's where you find the sustainable donations page. You can pick what you'd like to give us a month, a podcast, whatever. Make it sustainable. Make it so we can plan out our future and pay all our goddamn bills. Also, not in sustainability, we get it. You hate the environment. Go to PayPal, send a donation to info@revivemotoring.com, throw a message in there, and we are contractually obligated to read that message directly in the podcast. Make it a funny number, 42069. Who knows? 6969. Whatever you want to make it. Just make it that. Also, there's other ways you can help us out of the podcast, help us produce this baby, keep it going. You can hit us with some hints, tips, tricks on the Instagrams and emails. You can obviously tell someone else about the podcast, which is huge. Force someone to listen to it. Tell them you like Revival Motoring, and, you should listen. Also, if you really want to get interactive with your boys, about 7 p.m. Eastern Time, every Wednesday, we go live on the YouTubes, where we have the beautiful chat room, which we are constantly query for answers and help with the podcast, and you can get in and abuse us and distract us throughout the whole thing. We love having you in there. The chat room's becoming a big thing. It's a very exclusive club.
Very exclusive.
Some exclusive free Hezbollah stickers coming.
That's it. Hit me up. Slide in the DMs. Free Hezbollah. There's a Revival logo on it. I got a bunch of them to give away.
I think you should buy these.
We got a decent amount. I'm going to buy them. I just want to make sure you saw them first. We got a decent amount given away already.
Yeah. So
me
we
up.
get that going. That's in the chat room. As I said, Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Pop on in there. Talk to your boys. We got a chat room member right here, sitting right next to us.
God bless.
Jordan himself. God is good.
Absolutely.
God's good.
Also,
God is great.
God's
You
great.
can leave us a review. As we know, we only accept 5-star reviews. YouTube's the only one where you can really write a funny one. We will read that. Carmi and Cam in the chat with $4. There we go.
Apple Podcast is the only one you can really leave a good
Apple
review.
Podcast is the only leave a good review.
The
But you can
bummer.
also
Actually-
slam us a 5-star on Spotify.
There's been an update on Spotify. I haven't been able to dive into it yet.
Yep.
But from what Dan Walker told me and sent me a link to Reddit, on Spotify, you have the option to leave comments now.
Let's go.
But in order for those to post, I believe I have to log on to the back end of Spotify and approve them. So
Okay.
I don't,
Nick R with 429 in the chat. Thanks, buddy.
to be fair, I don't log into Spotify for anything except maintenance stuff. Like I don't check anything. We get our numbers elsewhere.
Trying to maintain.
So I had no reason to go on there. So I'm going to log in when I get a few minutes and see. So that
So we're on it.
Might be something. Yeah.
We're on it.
Should be cool. I think I have to turn it on first, maybe. I don't know for sure.
So we're ready for that.
But I got to kind of wrap my head around it. But it's coming.
Josh, what else are you going to say about Bucks for the Boys over here?
B for B. Any B for B supporter, active B for B supporter, is automatically entered to win some stickers, a box. This month in particular,
Box
or
of
this
goodies.
this round of B for B,
Yep.
we got a bunch of stuff from Nate L from his company Don't Die.
Don't die.
Don't Die is a company that he started, I believe, mainly clothing, but his story has been told on John Stairs' podcast.
Yep.
I forget what number it is, but
Nate
it
L.
is a must listen
Didn't
if you
die.
are at all interested. And that kind of explains the Don't Die name, because He came real close.
Came real
Came
close.
real
Tried
close.
as hard as he could.
I was going to say he gave it the old college try.
He's that kind of guy.
Yeah. He hung out with the Grim Reaper for a while. So that's his company.
He was at the
gave us a bunch
coronation,
of stuff
though.
to give away. We have some hats. I got some shirts over there as well. And
Some-
obviously we'll put some revival goodies in the box as well. But big shouts to Don't Die for helping,
How about your
keep
boys
people
not die
interested.
on the airwaves?
And he sent me a link that I have to somehow get to all of our B4B emailers or subscribers' emails.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a, I think it's 5% off code for his website, Don't Die. And 5% of that, like whatever the order is, comes to us. So it's a way of supporting the
Support
B4B.
your boys.
Yeah. So you
Jesus,
go,
like an affiliate link.
Load up with that
it
gear.
just- it's
Jesus.
awesome. So
Nate's always taking care of us.
we will email everybody in the B4B list with a link to his website and that information just so you have that code as well. So I got to try to get on that by the end of this weekend, hopefully,
There we go.
into next week.
Another way you can support B4B
Mhm.
is to find the shit I'm looking for, send it to me, and then I buy it.
Exactly. That's a great way to do it.
So they'll be here in like 2 weeks,
That's
which
excellent.
is fine because I'll be away and I can't drive the car anyway.
Miata race
Perfect.
seats, guys.
And
You know,
then
help
this
your
way-
boy out.
When I get back, they'll be here.
Sliders.
I'll put them in.
There you go.
There we go.
Love to hear it.
Yep.
What's going on? We get some numbers going on. What's going on with the
We got
BPL?
some numbers. We got some numbers. Rookie numbers, but we got some numbers.
Oh boy, rookie numbers.
Rookie numbers.
Because I wasn't here.
That's right. That's right. We'll have to see what
Gotta
they look
pump
like
those numbers
after this week. But this week's B4B numbers. Drum roll, please. We have now hit the highest ever.
Oh, wow.
Holy
ahead.
cannoli.
19 cents per listen.
Maybe I should leave.
Holy smokes.
19 cents per
Wow.
listen.
There's almost a two in
19
there.
cents a listen.
19 cents per listen.
Was that because of the incredible chat room numbers last week?
No.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, that's good.
There's some other numbers.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
But yeah, we have hit the highest BPL.
that's
that
a
we
lot
have
of
ever
butts per
gotten.
listen.
A lot of butts per listen. 19 cents. It's huge. I marked
Huge.
it down this day moving forward. I will say that we do trend in a certain direction. And now once we got into the double digits, we stayed in the double digits.
Right.
It's
Once
a
we get
hard
in the
fought
20s,
battle once we were there. I think once we get to the 20s,
That's it.
we'll stay there.
We hold. Right. We hold.
I mean,
It might teeter for like a couple weeks to a month.
We're ready to teeter back and forth. We
Yeah.
are.
That's a lot of money. What's 19 cents times 6? I mean, that's
That's
It's
slot.
19 yeah.
seriously money.
Yeah, we can almost
Yeah.
buy like $1 candy.
Yeah, love to see that.
Almost.
Almost.
Almost. We wouldn't be able to cover the tax on it, though.
No,
That's
it
it,
has
yeah.
to be a Maxis Zeros, Tim. Try again.
Max is 0.
I don't want a Zeta.
This is a seat
Nobody
you're
wants
looking
to
for,
say
Maxis Zero.
It's a Bride Maxis Zeros. It's a
Okay.
Halo seat.
It's a Halo?
Yeah.
The
Do it,
game?
Josh.
Is the
Do
ga-
it.
Halo.
Just how do you not yell that while you're driving the car all the time?
You gonna.
Gotta have the Halo.
What is you talking about? Like the game Halo? Like
Yeah.
kinda-
What do you mean? What do you mean? The one and only.
Dude, that's before my time. I was playing.
It's still big now, isn't it? I personally never played
I think it fell off.
it. Okay.
Halo fell off after Halo 3.
Yeah, he would know. That guy's a
Halo's
nerd.
done?
They got that guy, Master Chef,
The
They,
master,
like-
the chef, the
Ma-
chef
Master
The
Chef.
chef.
They
cooking
kept-
it up, cooking
they
up a
kept
can of
fucking
whoop
up,
ass.
like all the game types, and the pro scene just died.
And then they tried to come out with a show, and I heard that was horrific.
The
Bussin'
show
for
was
the
so
boys.
fucking bad. I watched like 3 or 4 episodes, like really forcing myself
It
to
took
get
me
into
4
it.
episodes to realize how bad it was.
Well, no, like it was bad all the way from the beginning. I mean, the first episode you're like, oh, cool. And then as soon as they show his face and he starts talking, you're like, this isn't my chief.
Yeah,
That's not
not my
problem.
chief.
That's not my chief.
Listen, Carman Camp, if we get to $1 per listen, like, we were getting paid like busting for the boys.
Bussin'.
I
for
mean,
the
I
boys.
can't even imagine. That would like $1 per listen. That would like cover rent.
If we hit $1 a
That
listen,
would like cover rent.
we'd
That'd
almost
be
stop
wild.
losing money.
It'd be
Yeah.
wild.
Wow.
We'd almost stop hemorrhaging.
Hemorrhaging cash.
Hemorrhoids.
Hems. Get the
Oh,
hems
boy.
in here.
Get the
Anyway,
hems.
B for B.
Yeah.
Support us. Thank you. Appreciate it.
We'll cue the other boys.
Season peace. Are we just not going to talk about Josh pounding Power Rage Zeros?
Fucking unbelievable. Dude, every single time.
This is
Dude, we go to the freaking store and Josh comes out like he's about to run a marathon.
Yeah, he's on it.
I mean,
It's
he's
just
on,
one. You got a quarter left.
you're going to start another.
Yeah.
He's about to break another one out.
man.
It's all right. He needs
By
some
the end of
liquid.
this, he's going
Gotta
to have
keep-
2 liters of
he's
Power Rated
making-
Zero.
Got to keep my pipes
Not only that,
cleansed.
you're mixing colors.
You can't be mixing colors.
Well, to be fair, I had 2 grapes in my hand, but I'm like, you know what? Corey's a distinguished gentleman. He gets orange
Dude,
often.
I love the orange.
Well, I'm going to try the orange today.
It's so tasty.
I feel like I could taste the sodium in it, though.
That's the electrolytes.
yeah,
more.
you're
I
tasting
could taste it.
electrolytes.
Towards the bottom when it gets warm, tastes like sweat.
Boys, hottest news story of the week. Maybe the month.
We know it.
2024 Ford Ranger Raptor,
Give me the details.
405 horsepower, 430 foot-pounds of torque from a twin-turbo 3-liter V6 with a 10-speed automatic. Biggest news comes with the Larry Birds. 33-inch tires.
Ooh.
This baby's assembled in Michigan and will be available at the end of summer 2023. So it's coming.
Summer 2023 is here.
It's here.
And
So
it's saying ready by the end?
the end. Couple months out. And you want to know what's happened? Only the 4-door crew cab now. 5-foot bed.
Yeah.
This baby's 4.3 inches wider than the bitch spec
Than the standard Raptor? I mean, standard Ranger?
Ranger. It's got 10.7 inches of ground clearance. And now you can fit a full, very short sheet of drywall between the wheel arches. You know, your 4x5 sheet of
You
drywall.
can get a 4x4 sheet back there.
You get a 4x4 sheet back there, no problem. Max tow rating on the Raptor is 5,150 pounds. The regular was 7,500. So, you know, the Raptor you're sacrificing a little. It comes with the Fox coilovers, and then the rear, instead of a leaf like the normal Ranger, it has trailing arms and a Watts link set up in the rear.
Wow. Okay, so this is like
Has some serious
there's
truck
some
things.
thought put into this.
Interior's way, way nicer.
What do you think about the vertical screen in the center?
I didn't look at it, if I'm honest. Sounds bad.
I like it.
Do
I
you?
like it. I like it. Shook.
Nate L with the 99 cents.
That's $100.
Shook, can you hit us with the Ranger Raptor? There's a bunch of photos out there. We want to take a little peeksy poo. Put some eyes on this.
Hey,
here.
price on this baby, it's starting at $58,555.
That's cheap.
Okay.
Do they have enough?
Yeah,
chips
car
to
driver
make
should
it?
have a good. They should have a good
There
article.
she is, a picture of her in the air.
Car and driver right below. There you go. Perfect.
There she is.
Scroll down. We'll offer
that's a green
315.
car right there.
Those
We don't
Larry
wanna-
Birds are flying right there. It's like the Birdman
The
himself.
jump man, yeah.
That's the jump man himself. This is going to be 6 inches off the ground.
So yeah, scroll down a bit. Let's see if we get some photos. I think car and driver posted them.
Fucking Celtics need Larry Bird to walk through that door right now. I'll tell
You
you.
know, come through, bring the magic. What is going on over there? There's not a Raptor.
That's standard issue. There we go.
Oh, there's your vertical
Ooh.
screen. Oh, I don't hate it.
No, not at all. I actually liked it quite a bit. It
But-
seems like it would work better for a little bit of other news that I'm just going to throw out there now because we're already talking about it. That Ford CEO says it will keep Apple CarPlay and Android Auto
Attaboy.
There you go.
after GM announced that it will phase Apple CarPlay out in favor of its own infotainment. So CEO old Jim Farley doubles down.
Jimmy Farley.
And I actually think the layout of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto will
Sure,
benefit
go
from
back.
the vertical.
You know, it's messed up. My second story's about that exactly.
Oh,
Sure, can you go back a couple?
That's my B.
No, that's fine. No, not. It's not that story. It's
Right, yeah. I
in
wanna say-
regards.
I just like what I wanted to see was
Yeah, look at that layout's tight.
It looks like Optimus. It looks like a robot.
the
Look, it's got a mouth.
Yeah.
so it
some
has
eyes and
dual.
ears.
It has the buttons analog and digitally.
What do you mean?
Where do you see that?
The climate control.
Climate control.
Oh yeah, look at
Ooh, is
that. Love that. Yeah.
Can we zoom in on that a bit more?
Not really.
These old tired eyes. On really.
Yeah, they don't allow us to.
I'm like zooming in, but it's zooming out.
No.
Whatever that silver one is on the left, I like the grill more than the actual Raptors. I don't like how it says Ford.
It actually just
All right, forget it.
Yeah, yeah.
But no worries. Ooh, open a new tab. Hit me. Enhance. Enhance.
Enhance.
Oh wow.
Enhance.
Enhance.
Zoom,
Yeah.
enhance.
It seems like you have a digital and an analog version.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which
All
is
right.
actually looks annoying. Pretty smart on their part.
Best
because-
of both worlds.
Because if you get rid of the analog, people are gonna bitch. You do digital. I mean, you keep analog, people are gonna be like, "Wow."
Everybody wins.
I gotta say,
like me when I was looking
at
at the New Balances today. Well, look at
This,
that.
this isn't the interior of the
radio
Raptor
with
though.
like digital knobs sucks.
Can we see the interior of the Raptor?
Keep
This
scrolling.
isn't the Raptor.
No.
What do you mean?
This is the Ranger. I mean,
That's the
the
Ranger Lariat.
the new line is out. The whole Ranger line, but
Oh.
the Raptor's the big one. So what our listeners care about.
Well, I don't know. It didn't like. I mean, I clicked on it. It didn't
Yeah.
register.
Well,
Why
is
don't you
that-
drive around a little bit, go a little south, and let's find some Raptor pictures here.
Yeah, there are none.
Right
What's
there.
that?
Oh, that's weird.
With the
This is what
view,
Oh,
view,
does that say View Raptor?
view
photos?
Raptor
It's
photos.
crazy because I clicked on that. It scrolled me all the way to the top.
That
those
color.
pipes.
Come on,
That
boys.
color is
View gallery?
nice.
You got the bead locks
Yo.
on it,
Oh,
Joe.
that
there it is,
color.
guys. Yeah, the beadlocks are. You can buy the beadlock rings from Ford's accessory store.
I'm liking those twice pipes.
Let's go. Let's
Side
keep
by
it going,
each?
boys. Wait do you see the inside? I'm telling you, they really dressed her up.
Hold on, is that guy wearing a helmet while he's test driving this thing?
Of course he is.
This guy
You know
who's a
what's gonna
trained
happen.
professional.
This guy's off the ground. Oh,
Oh,
Fox shocks,
Fox.
boys, adjustable. Woo,
Wow,
lot of
spaghetti.
tubes.
That looks like a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, that's terrible. Oh, that is the helmet. That's the reason.
Hey, it doesn't matter how high you jump as long as you get off the air,
Yeah,
off the ground. Sorry.
just like Larry himself.
Yep.
Raptor written in everything.
In case you forgot.
You measuring, in case you're gonna measure your unit.
Is that
Yep.
what-
Quick.
I think it's for the old fish you catch.
Let me grab a quick length on this baby.
Oh wow, we got a full size spare.
33 is just like my Tacoma. They must have seen it.
Listen, I gotta
Right,
tell
they
you,
can't put a shorty on there.
this is a good.
No
is a
interior
good
Ford.
package.
That color is strong.
Yeah.
All right,
You know,
these. I gotta be fair.
They're not
Some
gonna-
of these press photos.
Terrible.
They're not
Ford-
going to give us. They're
you
not going
can
to
do
give us a
better.
single interior picture. Was that all 27?
No,
there's
that's
more.
slide
There's more
18.
coming.
No, there's not.
There's slide
It
18.
said-
Keep
it
going.
said view exterior pictures. I don't think there's any inside.
Really? There's going to be no inside pictures. That's such a bummer.
The inside
Wow.
looks the same as a regular. It has a little bit of colored
There's
trim.
a little color.
Let's go.
The seats are beefier.
Yeah.
Oh, Mazda
626?
626? Sign me up.
All right, let's keep looking.
Yep.
Anyway, huge news. Ranger Raptor.
Ranger Raptor.
You've been wanting it. Now it's here. They
Now you
gave it
got
to
it.
you.
Still
Boys.
expensive.
You wanted the best. You got the best.
best there
hottest
is,
band in
best
the
there
world.
was,
Best there ever
best there
will
ever will be. Boys, you remember GM said they were going to dump CarPlay,
Mm-hmm.
as we were just talking about moments ago?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they just hired a former Apple executive to lead their software division. I'm sure they'll do way better than Apple now.
They're going to build their own UI.
Yep.
So in other words, that guy got paid.
That guy got a dump truck full of money,
Yeah.
pulled up to his house and said, "You work for us now.
Yeah.
Come make a lackluster system for our cars."
I'm the
So he's
captain
there.
now. You're the captain now.
So yeah, that was just a little callback news I had.
Yeah.
Thought it was cute.
I got the Toyota RAV4 was the world's best-selling car in 2022.
RAV4. I've seen a lot of RAV4s out.
A lot of RAV4s. Makes sense.
Yeah, hot car.
The rest of the list, I will say, interesting.
Big letdown.
Now, this is worldwide.
Oh, I don't like that at all.
Yeah. So, RAV4,
Yep.
Corolla,
Corolla.
Model Y,
Model Y.
CRV,
Okay.
Camry,
Love to hear it.
Hilux,
Here she is.
Sentra.
That's weird. Have you noticed on the highway a little off on this? Sentras are the new Altimas.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of crazy
A
Sentras
lot
going.
of wild Sentras.
Look
Yeah,
like
they're
it's
like the-
it's like they took the old Altima and just threw Sentra on it.
Yeah.
It's
They're-
like Audi did with the A3. It's like, hey, it's an A4, but it's an A3.
They're like the dirty cousin of Altimas.
Yeah, I think that's like my first Altima is
Yeah.
the Sentra.
Right.
Corolla Cross, F-150, and Model 3.
F-150 and Model 3 tied it.
No, that was the top 10.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say,
top
geez.
Yeah.
Hey, pretty good.
That was top 10.
Thanks for the Hilux.
Worldwide, a Hilux is the only one that we wouldn't see.
Yeah.
Hilux is getting in that list without America at all.
Hilux get in that list at it's half of what we sold with the RAV4, but still a lot of
Wait,
money.
more Hiluxes were sold than F-150s?
Worldwide? Yeah.
Oof, that's
By
gonna be rough.
In the Middle East, if you will.
107,000 or 108,000.
Oh, I will.
Half of them have machine guns attached to the rear of them right now.
There you go.
These were new.
Then they're getting an upgrade.
It's Taliban truck month.
Yeah.
Everyone knows.
Yeah, it's it was an impressive list. You know what I did see on this is that remember we were talking about it maybe last year or the year before. The overwhelming amount of cars or vehicles sold were just all CUVs.
Yeah. Yeah. Astronomical numbers.
Yeah. If I look on here, 1, 2, 3 CUVs on a list of 10.
Yeah.
It's getting tough out there. People going back to
I'll
cars.
take it. I'll take it.
I know. Or was that
Toyota,
list
that's fine.
each individual manufacturer? I know we covered that. Each individual manufacturer, what they sell the most. And it was all top seller
Yeah.
was CUV SUV.
I mean, Toyota's heavy on this list worldwide. So, I mean, Toyota's getting paid out right now.
Well, Boys, I got the second hottest car release this week.
Ooh.
Happened today. I saw the rumor mill of it.
Mm-hmm.
Porsche's making the 718 Spider GT4 RS,
Ooh, I did see that. Didn't click.
a.k.a. the best Boxster ever.
Yeah.
Carbon hood, knock-a-ducks, sporty bumpers, splitters everywhere, and center locks. That's what the package gets you.
Sure. Can you pull this thing up?
It's a 4-liter flat six from the GT3. It's only making 493 horsepower and 331 foot-pounds of the old Torque-Capoo. 7-speed only, PDK, no El Manuel, and it's premiering today. So the pricing is probably out. I just saw the rumors.
What's
Por-
the name of this fucking pilot?
Porsche 718.
Spider GT4 RS. Very small name.
GT74 RS?
Right, top one. You got it. Just Porsche.
Top
user
one.
and Porsche.
Wow.
There you go.
Little open-air car, kind of like a Miata.
It's like that looks like what my Miata looks like.
If
now,
you take
yeah.
a quick look, it almost screams Mr. 2.
Yeah, little Mr. 2
Yeah.
energy.
Little
Yeah.
Senor Dos.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, there he is. Yeah, I mean, does it have a price on this thing? That's the only thing I didn't get. I mean, it
Wow.
revs to 1,000,000, 9,000 RPM. Can you scroll down a little there, Shooky?
Look at what the CEO says.
Yeah,
Scroll
hang
down a
on.
bit.
I'm bumping up the fucking screen size.
Let me try to scroll. Not going.
Your finger's just going to wear through the screen.
Look at that. Look what he says right there.
What did it say? Go ahead, give me a read.
Slicing around a tight corner with a top speed and the engine soaring to 9,000 RPMs is an experience you will never forget.
Whoa, that's unbelievable.
That's
he
some
was-
shit right
He was
there.
getting an HJ at the same time.
Oh,
Probably getting a TTP
Yeah,
HJ.
that's why.
I thought he was talking about a Honda
yeah.
you ain't
Civic.
forgetting that.
9,000 RPM. He wasn't talking about the car.
This thing tops out at 191
Hit limiter. Blew his load.
You know what?
reps a minute.
What? They got a bikini top for this thing?
Oh, got that bikini top. The Jeep guy's gonna go nuts.
The,
Wow.
the Miata guys got
That's
that too.
I gotta. That kind of bothers me the way that sits.
Yeah.
Don't you dare. Go ahead down. Go
It looks like
little
a
south
fucking camping tent.
end. Lightweight.
That's a bikini.
That's
yeah,
$1,000
Yeah, it's just-
camping tent right there.
That's more than $1,000, I bet. Now we gotta keep going south. There's
Look
gotta
at
be
the
a price.
cruiser. Look
That's
at
the thing about bikini tops. It's like
Oh,
they
you
don't,
get the Weissach package.
they don't mount in the right location.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Those are the seats you put in the car.
Ooh,
Right
Weissach
there.
package.
They show the whole underside.
Let me see that Weissach package. Oh, comes with
does
a
it- it
watch.
comes with a
Porsche
watch?
design.
Does it come with a watch cranker though?
No, the watch.
Probably not.
No.
You gotta crank that baby yourself. It's not a 911.
Oh, speaking of watch, what vehicle is I saw it that's with Omega?
Yeah, crank. Let's go. TCS,
Oh,
is in
TCS
here.
in the chat. Big shouts.
TCS. I'm not just a Miata boy. I'm a fit boy. You know this. God bless.
Keeping
God
our
bless.
trend of car releases. Boys,
Yeah.
I don't know. Hyundai Envision 74 to enter production after May 27th debut. A report comes.
Yeah, I'm getting one.
I don't know if anybody's not familiar with this thing, but Hyundai Envision 74, the sports car concept that was taking the internet by storm
Yeah.
a few months ago. Supposedly, Hyundai's putting it into production to some extent. The outlet reports that Hyundai plans to reveal this production version of the Envision 74 on May 27th at a Pony Day event held at its studio in Sal. Its design is said to be penned by Fabrizio Gigeraio, son of the Pony Coupe's original designer, though not much is known about the production car beyond that. Shook, are you okay over there?
Yeah, this was in my way. Oh my god, that's bright.
Yeah, man.
It's a flashlight.
It's what it does. It's a torch.
Where the hell did you get this?
The internet.
Joe.
It's a neat little torch, if you're wondering.
Yeah.
Joe left that last episode.
The Nebo.
Oh, did Joe leave that?
Joe.
Love that guy.
Joe.
I can't read the chat now.
Let's see. Do I have any other? No. The concept generated 670 horsepower from two electric motors
This
on
is the
the
thing
rear
that looked
axle.
like DeLorean, right?
Yeah. Wild looking. I don't know. We're gonna see May 27th.
It's gonna be a Sonata with the spoiler.
Love that.
That's it.
So May 27th when we're gonna get the breaking.
Yeah, we'll see it. Sure. Can you pull it up again? Just because Hyundai Envision 74. It's a wild looking car. I cannot see how they would do this. Not to this extent.
Will like actually put it into production or?
Yeah. I mean, like with the turbofan wheels, and when you see it, it's like, wait, how is this?
No, you're good. You're good.
Oh, it's this thing?
That. Yeah.
We need this.
Yeah.
But they're driving right there. That's not. It's the red
Well,
car.
I know making one is easy, or not easy, but you know what
Yeah,
I
I
mean.
mean,
You
Yeah,
can
but
do it.
after
we're gonna
this,
make one.
it's not gonna be that first rodeo
I've never
anymore.
built a car. I'm just saying this thing fucking
Look at that.
is hard.
Coming to Lock City.
It's
near
so
you.
killer.
That's hard.
Yeah, I'm about.
But I mean, even still, how many are they going to make?
Wait, did they posted the price or they didn't?
No, none of that's May 27th.
Oh, okay.
I don't
Keep the
know
money
if they'll,
right.
I don't know if they'll post price, but they're going to show the production version of it.
What do you think that's gonna cost?
And I assume, oh my god,
70K.
70?
I'd say 70, something
I say
like that.
95.
85.
95.
I pretty confident it'll fall in between that.
Yeah.
$69.99.
Giggity.
Love that.
Let's see. Let me.
I got
close
electric
that
vehicle
one out.
news.
EV?
You ready for a little electric vehicle news, boys?
Hit me up.
Always.
The podcast favorite company, Volkswagen USA, is recalling 35,325 ID4 electric vehicles. Not a big deal. Apparently, the doors pop unexpectedly open at low speeds.
That's fine.
It was built in Zwickau, Germany, for the U.S. market from December 2020 to December 2022. The door handles aren't built up to spec to protect against water getting in.
Oh.
When it does, it causes an open command issued to the door, and it causes the door to open. Also, if it's exposed to high lateral forces at speeds below 9 miles per hour, they pop open. The NHTSA says not only would mofos in the vehicle be put at risk, but it could risk other motherfuckers outside getting hit by doors and shit.
I wish the NHTSA reported on things like that.
Yeah,
People would take it way more serious.
Samuel L. Jackson's their new press guy.
Like, yo, motherfucker, you in trouble, son.
Yeah, so you could be outside, your mom could be pulling in the driveway at 8 miles an hour, and schmack!
Yeah.
You're dead.
You just got to do it.
You're dead, kid.
You're dead. So you hate to see it, but they're going to recall those. So just if you have one, don't drive at low speeds.
Yep. Yep.
Make sure to immediately brake 9 miles
So
an
yeah,
hour.
keep
Wasn't
it
there
over
a-
9.
Keep it over 9.
I don't have it pulled up because I was just abandoning my news.
You're abandoning it?
I was just abandoning the stuff I had was kind of
Trash.
baloney.
Trash news.
But
hate
there
to
was
see
a
it.
big recall on BMW stuff, right? Well, like not even a recall.
we
a-
don't talk
a
about
s-
BMW recalls.
A stop drive.
Was it for what?
E39 M5s and like a handful of other
I got
things.
the thing as well.
M competitions.
I got the
Is it-
letter in the mail. It told me to stop driving my car.
Airbag,
Yeah.
Takata.
Yeah, they told me you
Okay.
can't drive it anymore.
Your car?
Yeah.
When?
I don't know. It came in the mail.
Do not come.
When did it come in the mail?
What is today? Today's Wednesday? Monday?
Oh, so it just happened. So they said not to drive it.
Friday.
They're
Yeah.
going to supply you with something to drive?
No.
Okay.
Just don't crash it.
Right. Yeah. Dear BMW, that puts me in bit of a pickle.
Bit of a pickle.
Yeah.
I do have a job I need to report.
Right. Yeah.
Tell you what, that's not great.
Maybe you should pen them your finest letter in response and just say, "Hey,
I fucking
Just-
just ruined the car. I was like, whatever.
Yeah, I'll
so
deal with
you
this
guys
later. Hey, you know what? You hate to see it.
yeah,
Yeah, it's like, hey, please don't drive the vehicle until this gets remedied. And it's like,
At least if it was an E39 M5, be like, all right, yeah, it's probably in storage or some shit.
yeah.
yeah,
Meanwhile, you're trying to get to work. They're saying no.
yeah."
This is why. Think about
That's a nightmare.
they take our normal cars away from us.
Oh yeah, this is gonna right.
You go out to your car one morning, you're like, I gotta get to work.
No, you don't.
Like recall.
Yeah.
Can't drive today.
Not
Not
today,
today.
bitch.
Yeah, not
can't
today.
drive
No, you'll get out. You'll walk outside. Car's gone.
Or I mean,
Recalled itself.
It reported back to.
Yeah, we
Hypo-
went back home.
hypothetically, we're gonna get a blue bar on Spotify if I say these words, but whatever. If there's a thing
Ivermectin.
called, if there's a thing called COVID that happens and they don't want people to go to work,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
and
you
they
gotta,
just push the big green button, let's call it, where
Yeah.
these cars will no longer run. That's it.
that's it.
That's it.
It's
They
not gonna
can't
run.
take my feet
Jokes
away
on
from
them.
me.
My Miata
That's
doesn't
true.
run anyways.
That's true.
Exactly.
I had a
I got
couple.
two bicycles.
Yeah.
I got a scooter.
Well, they're
Couple,
gonna,
Good
couple
legs.
power
they're gonna
wheels.
go after those too. Actually, no, they're gonna go after the rubber that is produced for the tires.
That's why
that
I got to
use
keep
on
that vintage Range Rover around. Or Land Cruiser.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to get my hands
them.
on.
Land missile. What I wanted to mention, Corey, did you watch F1?
I did.
How was it? I didn't see any of it.
Okay, so Miami. My
real,
first thing
real water this time in the yacht club,
in the pools,
from what I heard.
the stage was still this fake water.
Oh God.
The
Okay.
there were pools there,
Okay.
but the stage was still fake water. So I think it's really cool that they're doing more F1 in the United States, right? as a fair weather Drive to Survive fan, I think it's cool to see my country represented. But
I thought you were gonna. My country kids. I thought
I
that's
don't
where
even
you're
know
going
that
for a
song.
moment.
It's nice to keep them going in the third world.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know.
But they do weird shit to accommodate for Miami.
Oh, is this the intro?
This is the 45-minute long concert at the beginning.
Of
where, so I didn't get to watch it live.
Was it Kid Rock?
It was not.
Oh, so it wasn't in America.
Yeah.
Ba with the ba, just fucking
My
ripping.
neighbor's kid.
So I turn on the recording when I get home, and I'm like, wow, fuck, there must have been a lot of offs. There must have been a lot of flags.
Yeah, this
I
race
don't know.
is 7 hours
It's
long.
really long. So I scroll through the first 15 minutes, and they do like the little driver thing at the
Intros, yeah.
beginning.
Which I didn't see.
Just like the intro song.
but
that
I
they
heard
do.
it was quite a thing.
Oh no, we haven't even gotten.
Do
there
we
yet.
know
Oh,
who
Jesus,
did the
okay.
concert?
No.
Was it
I fast-forwarded-
Lizzo's?
I fast forward. through it.
Doja Cat.
Dogecoins?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm just
So there's
guessing.
all this like weird
tell you
concert.
right
The
now.
drivers have to walk out to like, and you can tell they're pretty uncomfortable with this whole thing.
I'm generally uncomfortable, so I get it.
And like, I mean, like George Russell was like, this is not cool.
That's all I seen was like a GIF of Max Verstappen's face.
yeah, they're not
happy.
stoked on
Yeah.
this.
So it stunk.
Oh,
And the
there's
problem
no
is that
way.
like this is what's gonna kill it in the U.S. is by doing this like weird foo stuff here
Yeah.
that's different than everywhere else.
Yeah.
Who wants
when
to
you go
listen
to,
to
like-
the Jonas Brothers?
Woof.
at
Oh,
F1?
my
It was the
God.
Jonas Brothers?
I don't know. I
Cedric
fast forward.
Gervals and Tiesto. Tiesto's
Oh,
good.
there we
Tiesto's
go.
good.
When you go ahead and you like when they do a Dakota, there's no weird shit. They don't do anything weird in Texas.
No,
now
they
I can
don't.
only imagine what they're gonna do
Is
in
this
Vegas.
just the Florida thing?
I think so, but Vegas is up,
Because I mean, to be fair, if they had anybody but Pitbull, they were off on the wrong foot.
dude. What are they gonna do in Vegas?
Dude,
It's gonna
one
be
word.
Pitbull.
Is
Kid
Wayne
Rock.
Newton still alive?
Still
know.
alive. He's still playing every
He's
night.
still 7 days a week. He's
Oh.
still out there grinding.
Doc
Is that what you're
Shay.
saying?
Yeah,
Oh, Doc Shay.
I really don't know. So, I think that's weird. I think that's why people were a little turned off by it. Also, the race was pretty boring.
It was a Bee Gees cover band? You guys didn't tell me it fucking rocked.
yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. Overall, it was kind of a interesting.
Lackluster. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Matt Wood. Okay, they do give him cowboy hats
That's
at the
cool.
podium.
That's
in
cool.
Austin.
Cowboy hats
They
are
don't put on
always
a 45-minute long concert.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
cool. If they did, it would be Kid Rock.
Yeah.
Willie fucking Nelson getting out there and
So
ripping.
anyway, I had to
still
fast forward through like an hour and a half just to get to the race.
Of just clap.
Yeah, I'm just bullshit.
Yeah.
It's just weird. Like I don't. Why do we have to do that?
We don't need that. We don't need
I don't need that.
the pop and
in
circumstance.
my life.
Why do we have to Americanize this?
Right. Well, because that's the thing.
Why do we have to yuck it up?
Without
People-
the ba with a ba.
People
Yeah.
see the fucking Super Bowl, which is one time a year, and think you got to do that for everything.
Could have had corn.
That's true.
But their
Could have
stance
corn.
is it's F1 in Miami one time a year. We've got to go all out.
right.
Also, I know was it Pete Coots? Pete Coots sent me this thing.
F1
Oh,
Miami's
I
got to be
seen it.
Pitbull, right?
Where is he? Pete Coots. Pete Coots. Pete Coots. Where are you? You're in here somewhere.
Is
buddy,
it what's
I
coming to
promise.
Boston?
Fucking Patrick.
No. It is like the F1
Oh.
Miami meal, like menu.
I looked at it. Insane.
Okay. But it serves 4 people.
Oh, that I didn't know.
It's written in the smallest font possible.
Okay.
Because like when you see something like this, most of the time it's like look at me, click at me,
Yeah.
like click on me type thing.
Yeah.
So you gotta look at it, like what is this about? So each one of these menu items serves 4 people. Now don't get me wrong,
Still
a
expensive.
$250 salad that serves 4 people
For adults?
for adults.
Doubtful.
That's still expensive. You're looking at $60 for a salad.
Somebody posted a sandwich from this event.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's real. Obviously, you can manipulate photos, and you can take a photo and say it's from somewhere, and it's not from some whatever.
Yeah.
But they're like, "Oh, I ordered this steak sandwich with frites or whatever, this big elaborate thing."
Steak free?
And the sandwich is basically it's a hoagie roll with some sliced ham, so,
Getting a hoagie there?
and like some brown sauce on it.
We
So
also
I don't know if it was accurate or not.
you
but
also don't know what section this menu is from. Like, is this menu the food they were serving you in like the yachting
the
center?
highbrow, right?
Obviously.
right?
Now, was that hoagie, whatever it is, probably $40? And sucked? Yeah, of
Yeah,
course it is.
yeah.
Go to any live sporting event.
Yeah, I forget. Somebody said it. It was like it's like $11 a beer now at Fenway or something.
It's $19 a beer at TD Garden.
Holy shit!
19 for a Celtics game.
Right.
A Bruins game, 12. Play to the audience. Play to the audience.
It's true.
Working man.
That's true. Blue collar.
Anyway, it's cool to see more stuff happening in the U.S. However, they're gonna shoot themselves in the foot by doing weird shit like this.
Yeah.
Because at the same time, they're gonna gain a U.S. audience and lose
Core.
It's like the
The
boxing
core of their
matches
audience.
with the Logan guy.
No, those are good.
Yeah, didn't he always have like these weird concerts and stuff?
One time, never
Then
again.
they fixed it.
Literally never again.
Maybe
'cause
F1
it's
will
such a
figure it
bad
out the
product.
same way.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was such a-
Perhaps they
And they
learned.
didn't do it last Miami.
I don't remember all this.
No, they didn't do it last
All right,
Miami.
Bernie.
Yeah. Bernie.
Yeah.
They changed it up.
But anyway, yeah. The Paul brother did the one boxing match with DAZN. It was fucking horrific. It was more of a concert, and it never happened again.
Yeah. What's the next race?
Where is it?
Yeah.
I don't remember off the top of my head.
And who's leading the charge this year so far?
Max.
Oh, okay. Just walking
Yeah.
away with it.
Checo's pretty. No.
Okay.
Because if I believe if Checo had won Miami race, he actually would have taken over in points.
Oh, okay.
I think that's how it would have boiled down.
Competition is.
I
good.
mean, Red Bull running away with it. As
Yeah.
far as drivers,
it's 1 and 1A.
yeah, 1A and 1B. Yep.
Yeah.
I'd like to add, if you'd like to save some money,
Here we
go to
go.
Lock City, drift $15. Go talk to the sausage guys. Get
Yeah,
you
hook
right
you
for
up.
$8.
$8
true.
for a sausage? Shook. How many sausages?
I thought they were
did you eat?
$12.
Was it any? It might
I
be.
bought-
$12.
I bought 6. Yeah, they were like
$12. You spent.
You got 6 of those things?
it was $54 for
He
6.
took 6 to the
That's my
face.
whole
That's because you got a
paycheck.
wholesale discount.
maybe.
Yeah.
Wholesale discount.
Did you get it?
Yeah, it's May 21st. It's in Italy.
Oh, Italy,
What
Yeah.
pot?
home of the Ferrari.
So
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Are you going to be there?
I will be landing there.
There we go.
Not for
Pop
the
out to the
race.
race real
Yep.
quick.
I wish.
Let's watch from the air. That's all. As
This
you're
is-
landing.
Yeah, have the pilot circle.
What are you going? Are you going to appear in court for Chuck on his behalf?
No, I'm gonna go get a ticket on my own.
There we go. I wish I got my ticket. That's
Frame
all
the
assumed.
letters on the walls.
I think that's it for news and motorsport stuff. Was there anything in motorsport? I'm trying to think NASCAR wise. Oh, there was a fight in NASCAR.
What else?
Fist fight?
Fist fight where
Dropping gloves?
a blow was actually landed.
Strike first, strike hard.
Yeah.
With
Really?
a helmet or without a helmet?
Without
on?
helmet.
Oh, that's
No
that's
helmet.
deadly.
My
Gentlemen,
favorite was the audio from it.
gentlemen,
You could hear it. It was like
yeah. Gentleman came over,
Open
grabbed
palm?
the other guy,
Yeah.
and guy who made the first grab
Delivered the bad
was the
news.
recipient of the blow.
rightfully
Yeah.
so.
Got
Yeah,
clapped.
yeah,
Rightfully so. You put hands.
yeah. I
Oh,
don't
man.
think he expected what was coming.
Yeah, you put hands up, hands might come at you.
And
It's the rule of the universe.
the funny part is, like, everybody's commenting, why did security like block blah 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 and not go after the other? Because they're like
NASCAR, baby.
they were just protecting him from getting beat up. Is basically
Yeah.
what they
You
said.
could tell it was a man that's never actually been hit before.
Yeah,
Who was the man? Was it? Who was
No
this?
one knows their names.
Matt Wood's in there. Matt Wood will know instantaneously when he hears this. But yeah, it took
What?
the internet.
That's fucked. I don't even know if that's an insult or not.
No,
Oh, it was Noah
just
Gregson
tell him God
and
bless.
Ross
God
Chaston.
bless
Chastain,
Matt Wood.
Chastain. I remember that name. Yeah,
The old chastity belt there.
Yeah.
I've done this.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find. This like a 5-minute clip. I just want to see this guy get slapped up.
Nah, it's
Here
all over
we go.
Instagram for like 10 seconds.
Here he
yeah,
goes.
yeah.
Now-
All the good clips are
Yeah.
short.
Oh God!
But that happened in motorsport. I can't think of anything else that was worth
Shouldn't have
talking
touched
about.
him. Oh!
What did the 5 fingers say to the face?
Oh! Unity!
You punched that guy too.
Yeah, let's get eyes on this again over
That
here.
looks like the Ricky Bobby guy. They got the same colored suits on.
This shouldn't be touching.
Ricky
Yeah.
Bobby.
lots of touching.
Oh man, clapped him up though, right in the side of the jaw.
Yep.
These guys are like in last, but they're fighting for last.
I don't know what their positions were.
Yeah. Who knows? Let's talk to Jordan.
I want to talk to you.
That's crazy.
Yep.
That is crazy. That's
How
a
we
lot of talk,
I should
A
stop.
lot of words.
a lot of words going on.
I want to talk to you. I want
Speak to me.
hear.
I got some words to shoot back and forth with you.
I want to hear about your trials and tribulations of getting to final bout. Josh, do you want to hear the same?
Yeah. So essentially, for a little background, you drove at the last Lock City event, which was a week before Final Bout. The weekend before Final Bout.
Less than a week, if you want to be.
And
For being honest.
you were out there, you were
Be
getting it. Some things happened. Worst case scenario, or damn near the worst case scenario happened. There was a, what do they call it in F1? A racing
Crossing
incident.
of swords.
There was a drifting incident.
We like to call that an over-rotation.
A drifting incident.
Yeah.
Over rotation, leading to your Miata Tata coming in a little too hot,
I hate to see it.
being able to get completely out of the way of said vehicle, and you guys met in the middle.
Who over-rotated?
Not me.
I'll tell you who it wasn't.
Tell you who wasn't. I over-rotated after I took a quarter rear
He's
bumper
innocent.
to my
It was.
corner.
I was gonna say it was rear bumper of a what was that? Not a 180. Was it a 180 SX?
240.
240, 180, whatever.
Same thing.
Hate to see
Satan's chassis.
It,
I know,
that's
it was
chassis.
just a little. It was shitty conditions out. It was like half damp. It was rain half during the day, and I drive with my buddy a lot, buddy Andrew, and he wanted to do twos. I was trying to take it easy that day, and I promised everybody I wasn't gonna drive with random people. And
Tando?
as I usually do, I go against whatever rule I set for myself,
Perfect.
and I went for it.
Add him to the random tandem.
The random tandem. Well,
Oh.
he's not even random. That's the thing is I drive with him like a bunch, and usually he's okay. And then just he liked to throw his big entry, and then he spun it, and then.
I mean, to be fair, shit happens.
yeah,
especially with
it is
shitty
what it is.
conditions.
You know, I'm not. I
It
don't think
just-
it's either person's fault because
You hate
rip
to
the
see it.
quarter panel.
I hate to see it.
But you know, at the end of the day, I should have just stayed in the pits like I wanted to do.
And that incident unfortunately caused some significant damage to 02.
Yeah, she had so. Aside from the quarter panel, which is already devastating to me,
That's tough.
because that's my first real big crash, right? Like
Yeah.
I've tapped bumpers and broke radiators, shit like that. But that's a real crash. It bent a lot. It cracked a lot in my chassis. But so it broke my door, pushed the whole shell in. And the big thing was everything that came off the left the left rear subframe, everything was bent and
Ugh.
so the knuckle snapped off. Coilover was tweaked. Upper arms bent. I had adjustable upper arms too, so that was a bit more of a pain. Then my lowers were bent as well. Axle broke. So literally everything off
Yeah.
the subframe.
Yeah.
And
Like,
that corner was donezo.
obviously, like, couldn't drive it, couldn't even get it off the track realistically.
No,
right,
we
first.
had to. They had the record that lift the back end of the car up, and I had to sit in it to really wallow in my pain
Right.
of the door that wouldn't open, and I had to sit there and steer it back to the corner of the pits so that way we could do whatever we had to do. And shout out to my good buddy Dustin and a few other homies at the track who had a welder and the generator, and they ended up having to weld my snap knuckle back onto the arm just to get the car to stand up enough to put it on a trailer because the wheel was tucked in so high up in the quarter,
Come on.
couldn't even do anything.
Yeah.
I went to find you. They told me you're in a bad place. So I was like,
I was
no,
in a-
no,
I was
I'm
in
gonna
a
let them.
bad
I'm gonna let the boy hang out.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
It's a tough
but-
place to be.
And in that moment, like the second I got hit, because again, that was my biggest crash, and I adore that car more than I adore anything in this world.
Not
it's-
me.
and Corey. And Corey. but so it was heartbreaking because I look at that car as my car before a drift car. Drifting comes second to me when it comes to that car. So whatever. But the second that happens, the weight that Final Bout, because I was telling everybody, I never really felt anything about Final Bout coming up. I was like, oh, it's just another event. I'm just going to treat it as that. But the second that shit happened, everything collapsed onto me, and I felt it. And I was ready to just give up right there. I just wanted it home. I just wanted to sit in the garage, and I didn't want to touch anything else.
Yeah.
But the people at the track and all my friends and
Big
basically
community, right? Coming together.
everybody in the community, I mean,
You
they didn't
basically
give me a
had
chance.
all the parts coming to you, heading to you within like 8 hours, right?
Less
Damn
than
near
that.
close to that.
Yeah, immediately. I was with Paul Star Wars right after it happened. He's
Yeah.
like, I think I got a subframe.
Paul wanted to make sure I had it because they were trying to say my subframe was tweaked. It ended up being good, but
Thank God.
luckily he still had it. Rob came up to me immediately and he was like, "Hey, I just popped my trans. I can give you my arm for the event," because he had the upper arm that I
What a
needed.
G.
couple of my other buddies said they had lower up pieces. Another buddy was going to take a coilover out of his car and didn't end up getting that out because it was so seasoned in his car. But the thought counts.
Exactly.
So yeah, the fact that so many people, and then people on the internet, like my internet friends, stuff like that, all offered to just take their whole cars apart just to make sure I'd get it to this event. It was really, you know, it was a beautiful thing, really, and it made me realize how many people like actually truly give a shit about me doing this stupid thing. You know, a lot of people like came throughout this whole journey have been telling me how much I've just inspired them. You know, and I never realized how, you know,
the effect it has on people,
Right,
or how
you
much
know.
other people can care.
right?
'Cause
Because
it's
it's just a stupid thing that we do. You know, it's just this little hobby for fun. at the end of the
Right,
day.
and you don't necessarily. Again, the way I kind of equate it is like, yes, we see the numbers on our shit, you know, after the fact.
Yeah.
But when we're in front of people and people say they listen or talk or whatever, want to hear random bullshit, it's like, oh shit, yeah, there
Make
are
an impact
people
on
on the
someone.
other end of this thing, not
Yeah.
just whatever.
So that happened. So like I said, and then my buddies, all my friends, they immediately stepped in more than anyone, you know, because we had to spread them out. TC.
The random name generation going on in the chat room right now.
I think
It's
they're.
fucking out of control.
I think that's a play off all the NASCAR names. That's what they're
Nick
going
Bowen
with.
versus
Yeah,
Troy Grabbin.
just a lot of shit happening in there.
But yeah, I had buddies who went freaking at least 5-hour drives immediately the next day to go collect these parts for me, as I was already, because they wanted to make sure that like, hey, we're gonna go, so you need to do what you need to do, and we'll do what we need to do. So don't.
Right.
So my buddy had my car towed to my house. I immediately all night started working on the quarter panel, bang it back out to get it where I need to go, get the door off, you know, do everything to prepare to have these parts come so I can put the car together.
Did you? Were you off for vacation that week?
Well, all right, so this event was Saturday. Got it done. Got the car back home Saturday night, and then it was Sunday. So
Oh,
then
okay.
that's
All
why
right. So you
everybody.
had, yeah. Right. Okay, that makes
So
sense.
everybody was on do or die mode Sunday. So everybody came. Mostly the people on my team driving everywhere in Connecticut and New Hampshire, wherever it was.
I'd pick New Hampshire first.
It's still not a good drive. Well, they're all in Boston, so they're kind of in the middle zone. But yeah, they did all that, and then we ended up getting most of what we needed. I had to still find a door. No one happened to have that. We had to find one locally. Luckily, I knew a guy. And then we still needed so like I said, I got a coilover. He couldn't get out of the car, so I had to get one. So I was sitting on the idea of having BC just overnight me one, but you can't really trust overnight shipping for shit. Right?
Yeah, no,
I
it's
was
not.
leaving.
No.
It's not
Wednesday.
guaranteed anymore
I was
either.
leaving Wednesday, so if I ordered it, even over the weekend, they're gonna ship it out by Monday, or they're gonna at least process it. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So it, like as you expect, it came on Tuesday. Got it in. Was the wrong one
Perfect.
because apparently I have an older style of coilover that BC makes, but they don't advertise that you can buy the old one for whatever reason.
Yeah.
There's not even like an option when you buy coilover replacement parts. Whatever. I said, screw it, we're gonna run with it. I need to be there. I don't care if the car drives like shit. It's got a coil. We're good. So
It was
now
significantly taller though. So how did you?
it's not like all my coils were max low.
Okay.
So I was able to adjust it to make up for it. And surprisingly, I'm complaining about it, but
It worked out fine.
I did not feel a difference when I
Okay.
was driving it.
Yeah,
it was
fine.
weird. It looked really different, but you know, so I made that work. So we were off. We packed the car. I ended up getting the door, fucking blast the door, had the quarter panel as good as it would look. We're off. And then I got a special thing from my friends that they all let me know. They said, hey, we all chipped in. Shout out Sammy. We all paid for your livery for that side of the car that got hit, you know,
Yeah.
because we want to really, because they know how much pride I put into that car. And like,
yeah.
I get so upset, like if the little things messed up. So they did everything they could to make it at least look like it did.
That's awesome.
So Sammy got that whipped up fast. They all got it. Dustin picked it up from Connecticut. We all met up in West Virginia and put it on at the track. But even on the trip there, I genuinely felt like something did not want me to go to this event. Like the amount of bad stuff that happened, it just kept piling up. So now it's the night before. and I was gonna get a little sleep in because I only had really an hour because I just finished packing the car, just finished checking it over, make sure it would survive. It's 10 o'clock now. We're gonna leave at midnight. So I shut my eyes for a bit. I wake up. It's 11:30. About to leave. My eye feels terrible, burning. Come to find out, I had pink eye.
Oh God, dude.
And I'm
What
about
kind
to.
of strange did you get into?
Well, that's just
That's
part
what
of
I'm
my
fucking
job.
talking about,
No,
dude.
that's
Part of your job?
Well,
As the
yeah,
ass inspector?
Yeah, dude.
It's fucking butthole deep.
I got the ass
Yeah,
man
dude.
played for you.
I
at
do a lot
home.
of
Yeah,
I
it's
do a
the
lot of
FBI
sewer
over here.
systems. I
Yeah.
do a lot of rear end checks.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, absolutely, dude.
But lovely pink eye to enjoy a 10-hour drive with, that you can't even open your goddamn eyes.
Perfect.
So I had sunglasses on, driving at night. This hellish freaking ride. My eyes sopping, and I'm tearing up the entire ride. It wasn't fun. I really was at the point where I was hating my life, but I was on the track to
Did
go.
you
on
get
to
the
Virginia.
ointment?
My mom had all the antibacterials,
Oh, perfect.
whatever,
Yeah.
antibiotics.
Squirt it right in there.
Like literally we'd have to pull over like every rest stop. I'm like, I have to put this in. I
Just squirt that
cannot.
eye.
Yeah.
And I have contacts, so it's wicked bad
Oh,
because
Jesus.
you feel the contact on, then you have to take it off, put the
Oh,
shit in, put the
terrible.
oh, dude, it's
Terrible, dude.
whatever.
Pink eye ended my contact career like 15 years ago.
That's
It's
probably
done.
how I got it.
It's done, dude.
But either way, so we're on the freaking road now. It was a terrible ride, but we were doing it. We probably made it 9 hours. in.
How long was the ride? Sorry.
It would have been 10 total because we had to do a lot of stopping.
Yeah.
Probably about 9 hours in, right? Made it to damn near the BNB. There was only 20 minutes left until we were there. So we're about to go over this bridge. Everything's hunky effing dory. Car dies out of nowhere. Great. Little tiny parking lot we were able to pull in, and I'm like, oh, it's probably a crank sensor because tack dropped out immediately, whatever. Little bullshit that I was expecting with the car.
Big shouts, B Coots in the chat.
Pukut's and mother, God bless.
Be your mother.
Come to find out, my crank pulley, I have an ATI damper, right? And if you know anything about those, they have, for my car, it needs a trigger wheel to run the crank position sensor. And there's countersink bolts that go in through the back. All of them somehow loosened up, despite me having red Loctite on them. Launched themselves into the oil pan. I have like a picture. There's two of them that were actually stuck in between like the bottom of the oil pan and where the oil pump is,
Mm-hmm.
and like smashed in there. And I didn't find it out till like till after I had the car working again. But so now I'm already on this trip. I'm already miserable. Car dies in a way that I can't fix because it. Because now it needs to be an ATI damper is super freaking tight. You can't just use pry bars to get the shit off. You have to use an actual puller, which I didn't have.
Yeah.
Because never in my life had to use one on my car. On the side of the road too, so I don't have all my tools. Some of them are in Daniel's truck. Some of them are here, there, everywhere. I don't have them. Did what we could, and then I just gave up, and I was like, "There's no way I'm gonna be able to fix this because I don't have the bolts." It was the back of the trigger wheel and everything. All the threads are pulled out. It like because the bolts were ripped out, it freaking like dented the trigger wheel. All this bullshit. So we said, "All right, we're already here." Daniel's like 2.5 hours behind. He's gonna trailer me to the BMB because AAA damn near. I watched 2 AAA trucks come. They looked at my car and they didn't even stop. They one motion did the look to the right and nope, and then they kept going.
Yeah.
And then the app kept saying, "Yeah, another one will be here in 30 minutes."
AAA can get fucked.
Dude,
AAA.
seriously, like Stairs ran into a bunch of issues as well this weekend. And it's just like, what's the point? If you're not going to tow my car, I don't have a use for you.
I put in the message like it's a low car. I had freaking I had the front bumper off to get there, and my car's not even like it looks low, but to put it on a trailer like theirs, it's
Wouldn't be that
so
bad.
easy.
Right.
You know,
Right.
it's literally just pull it right up. But whatever. Fuck AAA. We got it done. So it's at the PMB. Now I'm taking it apart. Now I'm making calls because there's another Miata team locally that we're good friends with, Roadstar, and they work at a Toyota dealership. They had all kinds of tools and things I needed. Dustin, who also I just talked to, he had all the hardware because he didn't leave Connecticut yet. So he brought the bolts, he brought a drill, he brought a tap, and red Loctite, and he was coming up with that. So my goal was to have to get the whole front end done at the BMB, take all the crank out, and drop radiator, do all that so I can get the tool in there. And then whatever. Roadstar supplied that. I had it off. Night before, I looked at the crank, and I was like, oh my, this thing's so fucked. I don't know if I'm going to be able to put it back together. And if I do, it's going to be wobbly. Because everything was bent from it. Like, when it came off, I don't know why, but it pulled itself against the block and started grinding itself into my oil pan. Like,
Any idea why? It just,
I can't tell. I cannot figure it out.
it's weird.
It's like it's red Loctite 4 bolts into the back. Like you should not be able to get red Loctite whatsoever.
Yeah.
And it's not like it ran weird or anything to vibrate like crazy. Like it was a true running damper. So I don't know. I don't want to blame the product, and I don't want to say I installed it wrong because I know I did because I was super sketched out about that shit.
I mean, realistic. How long did you have it on there?
Let's see. I probably started this year at some point. Hasn't
Okay.
been long because whenever I put my motor back in over the winter is when I did it.
Okay.
So something clearly was wrong there. But whatever. Next day comes. It's now Friday. Friday is the day that you go down and you can get judged and teched in for final bout. That starts around 5 o'clock. Dustin's showing up around 3. You know, we're cutting it close now. So now he gave me all the parts, all the tools I needed. We started working on the car, put it all back together. It's damn near time for the competition. It's like 4:30. Everyone's already packed up. They're like, okay, this car's going to start, and we're going to go from here.
Yeah.
The car's still filthy, you know, from an 8-hour drive. Didn't even have time to clean it. Don't have my stickers on. Just go. So we get the car down. I get ready to leave. Still won't start. And now, again, losing my mind. After already stressing all weekend that we're not going to have time for this. Trying to diag it. Sensors. All the sensors were good. We took basically everything that Ben had in his car because he has the same exact car and setup and everything as me. Put him on my car. So we know that his sensors and all that shit works. Mine's still not working. I don't have a laptop because my laptop shit the bed. So I can't plug my tuner in to see how my car, like what it wasn't getting to be happy.
Yeah.
Till eventually JoJo comes along and he ended up bringing his laptop. So we had to download the tuner software on that. And everybody already left now. They said, we're not going to be able to help you.
Yeah.
You know, do what you can do, but we got to get our shit going. So at this point, I'm sitting there still trying to figure it out. Finally get the laptop going. And I immediately noticed the TPS is pinged like 600%, which doesn't make sense. I'm moving the throttle. It's not doing anything. Okay, needs a TPS. We brought those, right? We have extra ones. TPS throttle position sensor for people who don't know. But we brought those. Put a couple in. Still doing the same shit. Okay, maybe there's a wire that's stuck. Nope. All the wires are beautiful all the way to the ECU. Ben had one extra sensor, and I had 2 with me. Ben had 1 extra. I used his extra, and I put it in the car. Looking at the program, it's moving with my foot, so I can see that it's reading an actual signal, so it's usable. The car was running. But say I'd hold it at half throttle, it would still jump around in the tune everywhere like it was fluctuating. So it ran like dog shit. So that was the only option I had to make this car move. So I had to I left that moment from the track sputtering and shooting freaking lean pops and flames and all kinds of shit that I wasn't supposed to be doing. Probably making like half my power. But I got there, got teched in. Car still runs like dick. Everyone's asking me what's going on. Can't find this TPS. Everyone that has it, because it's like a Tacoma, like Mark IV Supra, like that generation type part.
Yep.
No one had it in stock. But I said, whatever, I'll make amends. The car runs, we'll make it work. So the next day we got teched in. Now it's time for the competition. It's Saturday. Early morning, day starts good. Got the livery on the side, you know, saying hi to all the homies. Jimby's there and Roadstar's there and Street Heat's there and Neat and Nightcall, all the people from Lock City. Day's going good. Immediately find out my fans aren't working, which sucks because it's a hot lap session. You know what I mean? And we'd only have such a limited amount of time to practice and then drive for the comp. So I did all I could to keep the car cold, did cool off laps. Like as everyone's waiting in line, they're holding my spot as I'm going up and down until it's our time to go. The car's sputtering the whole time. And the issue too is my fans are dead and my car's running super lean with a TPS. So the car's dead hot, you know? But we were able to do really good runs. I was super surprised at how well our team was able to pull all of our runs out of our ass and really be consistent because our team never drives 6 cars deep, like ever. You know what I mean? There's always someone who's not at the event. 2 or 3 people are not there. And even if we are, sometimes we're mixed up. The only one time we all drove together was Vibes last year, and it was junk, you know. But I was amazed that all of us came together, and every single lap, everyone was on the mission to drive. Even the people who we expected to totally flunk, and we were trying to put them in a position to like accord for that.
Yeah.
Like our buddy Daniel with his turbo car, he doesn't get as much seat time anymore with his work and school, but everybody did phenomenal. Like to place 6th like we did was insane. And everyone was giving their all. We all had the walkie-talkies. We're all on a mission. And my car with the fans, I'm like doing the old-fashioned way. I have the heat blasting, like hot as I can to get any heat out of the car. And I have all the windows down. I'm fucking absolutely dying in the car. Have the freaking doors open. I'm like doing anything I can to keep myself cold. But everyone drove their hearts out, you know. And I was thoroughly impressed and proud of all my guys because, you know, it wasn't something that I expected to win at all. I wanted to win.
Yeah.
But I didn't expect us to even place as well as I did. You know, I even beat Street Heat, if they're still in the chat, you bastards. But yeah, it was crazy. And then, I mean, to be able to even drive like I did, half the horsepower, I doubted myself. Like the whole time, like I'm sitting there super stressed out, and everyone's like, "Listen, we're already here," and that was the whole thing. So it's like, just have fun, and if we suck, it is what it is.
Yeah,
but
we should get out there,
and your car's moving. So as long as it's moving, we gotta keep moving.
Bunch of soul skaters out there.
Yeah,
Bunch of-
Team
bunch
Pup
of-
and Suds, baby.
Yeah.
You know, and that too. We got judged as well, because that's part of Final Bout is you pull up and they judge your whole team's cars, the style, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And probably the best compliment I've ever got, as well for all of us. Hurt was looking at the cars, and when he was done, he was like, you know, I could really see that you guys put a lot of spirit into all your cars. You know, you're very, you know, you love drifting. I can tell just by the way you guys carry yourselves when you talk. You know, you have that spirit that a lot of teams don't have. They just kind of throw them together and say we have a team, just to say we have a team type thing. You know, I thought that was really, really beautiful. You know, it seemed like it made me realize that, like, you know, that everybody on my team really does put all their heart into it, despite everybody has like real lives and shit. No one can
yeah, for
fucking
sure.
put every minute they have into drifting a stupid Miata anywhere, but you know, it just made me really proud of everybody. You know,
I mean, it goes to show, like, just them all coming together and helping you out so fast with the car speaks volumes.
yeah, and even for me, and then like even Matt lost a bumper on the way there. Somebody hit him in traffic.
Yeah,
He had a big money diffuser on the freaking thing.
Oh,
Diffuser's
jeez.
gone. Couldn't even
Come on.
find it. And then his bumper got
Was it in Jersey? Somebody steal it
probably.
Yeah, immediately scrapped.
right off the car. That's why the
Dude.
bumper came
Yeah, I
off.
think it's worth
Somebody
3
in
cents.
waste management
He just
did it.
painted the whole car too. And his whole bumper just dried across the floor face down.
Ah,
Come
and
on.
then on the way to catch up with us, because we didn't stop because we're in such heavy traffic, we didn't even notice he was gone at first. And he texts us, he's like, "Hey, I just got hit," you know. We're like, fuck. So he catches up, and then he cuts to us, and he's like, "Yeah, man, my fucking diffuser's gone. This guy hit me, blah, blah, blah." I'm like, "Yeah, that's cool. Where's your bumper?" And he turns around, like, bumper's not even on his car. He's like, "Fuck off." But, again, our buddy Roadstars, the other Miata team, they actually got a whole nother bumper and painted it for him at the Toyota's
dude,
body
that's
shop.
wild.
Like, it was a big mission. Like, everybody who needed something, like, even hit, and again, Matt had these control arms that were adjustable, but they snapped and they bent for whatever reason. They were, like, wicked old, and his car's stupid low for no reason. And they hooked us up with arms. Like,
Yeah.
it's really about who you know and, like, how good of a, you know, impact you leave on everybody, because at the end of the day, you can't do anything unless you know people and you have real
Yeah.
friends, you know. And it was spectacular, because Final Bout was like, I didn't expect it to go that way, because in reality, like, even saying it, I feel like it doesn't sound like much, but like in the moment, having all that pressure on you, it hurt. It hurts. Like, I was really like, not at first. I got the Final Bout, I felt so stressed. I haven't felt that much stress in a long time.
Yeah.
Especially at a drift event, you know. And by the end of it, I really felt like it was a big weight off my shoulders, and I felt like it was really worth it, you know, because the memories that I made there were hell, because I wanted everything to be so perfect. I wanted us all to have our best opportunity, and I didn't want to feel like I was the reason holding everybody back.
Right.
But for it to the outcome that it came, it really made me happy, as well as the unfortunate factor that being sixth place means we're runner up to the podiums because everybody up to fifth place gets to go to final bout.
Come on.
So thing with that though, if someone doesn't go,
Yep.
we get
Next up.
which is good and bad because if it's last minute,
So that's what I was going to ask too.
You're
Is,
gonna
is
sabotage
there
the
like a
team.
cutoff?
I doubt it.
It's just
I guarantee if there was a month left, it'll still tell us.
right.
Which is, at the end of the day, we're gonna make it happen.
To be fair, a month, that's a decent amount of time still. And
I don't know. Not when you need to go 24 hours and you got to have tire for that. Mind you, there's drift events before this event. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to have tire for that. You got to have a plan to get there. You got to have money for fuel. I spent $500 in fuel just going to this event
in a Miata.
in a Miata. Granted, my TPS was effed on the way home and I used triple the gas I would have used.
It was spilling out of the exhaust, but still.
Literally. But, it's just for an event like that, I was so passionate and I really wanted to go. Like, ever since I started getting into drifting, because that was the first thing I was exposed to was when Matt from Street Heat, showed me drifting. That was the first thing he was talking about was Final Bout and showing us all, how that was what he wanted to do with his team. It was a big thing.
Yeah.
So I was immediately like, well, shit, I want to go too. That sounds like the coolest event ever. All the coolest cars with all the best drivers, they go, So when it was time to make that happen, I felt like both my dream was crushed, but also like I felt like, okay, now it's time to make the dream happen. There's no, if I don't try, then it's never going to happen. It was just a crazy experience for me.
How do they? So you said you guys are running 6 cars.
Yeah, we ran the whole team.
So if your team has 6 cars, that's it. You can run 6.
You can run whatever you want. But what they were saying is like, first of all, don't leave anybody out. That's whack. Don't bench somebody because they suck. And to be honest, we did plan on benching people. We're not going to bullshit. We were going to bench half the team. We were going to have just the NBs go, and if we got tired or something happens, we'd send up the other guys as backup.
Yeah.
But then we're sitting here and we're thinking about it. We're looking around, and we're like, no, we're going to do the whole thing.
Yeah, screw it.
Everybody's here.
Everybody out
It
there.
doesn't matter.
Tell you what, I mean, just from the small clips that I've seen, it looked cool.
It was good. And if we didn't deal with the issues we had on the way down, it would have been a lot better. But even then, what we had, what we actually came up with was still amazing. I didn't think our team would ever be able to pull off runs like we did. I think that if we were all at full capacity, because everybody's car actually had something.
There
was
was a
something
thing.
that happened, except for like Ben and Dustin. Everybody's car had like a little thing.
Best friend Ben.
Best friend Ben. God bless. But, I was amazed, and I'm excited to see what we could do if we actually practice that. Because, like I said, we've never driven 6 cars deep on our team.
I was going to ask, like, what kind of conversation goes into that, knowing, like, okay, sure, you guys typically tandem with 2 or 3. Yeah.
Yeah. So first it's like, well, who do you like driving with most? Obviously, the 3 MBs were like, we are the best together. We're going to capitalize on that. Us 3 first. And then it's who thinks they can pull on the MBs? Who thinks that if we set a line that can, because we don't want to gap them. We were trying to set a line that we could use the whole track, make it look showboaty, and let the slower cars or the more challenged cars or whatever you want to say
Still follow and keep up.
Yes. So it was a challenge because we really didn't know what to expect, because everybody's just, not that we're all in different calibers of driving, but the cars are all so different for being Miatas. Like, sure, everyone thinks a Miata's a Miata, but you put like my car and JoJo's car, they're not the same thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My car is a lot grippier. It's a lot snappier. It's just not the same style. You know what I
Maybe
mean?
we should have Shook get out there and test them all.
You have to do it.
It'd be like
Shook
the
has
Zig.
no idea what's happening. He's on his phone right now. He hasn't listened to a damn
He's
word.
looking for MBs,
No,
boy.
I can do a car and driver review on all your Miatas.
Mike's been already on that. He's done me. He's done. I think he's done Ben's. I know he's done Dustin's. He's halfway through Night Style so far.
Yeah.
I guess I'm questioning about Final Bout.
Questions.
I like how you say it like that. Like, I need to see what's going on here in this final bout, so called.
How many teams are there?
I believe there was 14 or 13 teams.
Okay. Now, can anyone go? Do you have to get accepted to go?
You apply.
You apply. Okay.
So
It's like Mean
what we
Girls.
competed in was a special stage.
Okay.
There's 4 special stages, one for each corner of the country, essentially. So that way
Yep.
they can reach.
I saw the
drivers
cool
all-
graphic of the map.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So you apply, and they basically select the teams that they think looks the best, drives the best, has a good pedigree, will be successful. They don't want to grab a team that's, brand new into the sport. The cars are, they want a show car and they want veterans. They want to show the best of what drifting is in grassroots. You know what I mean? They want the people who have the most heart, people who have the best looking, the best driving. They want, that's all they want to do is just bring the best together and compete for who has, the nastiest drift team, essentially. So
Also, if you're sick, like say you're good, really good, but you have rep parts, they won't take
that's
you.
not true.
It's true.
It's not, though, because
I think
I
it's
know a lot of people with a lot of fake seats and a lot of fake shit that's in final bout.
So you got rep seats, right?
A thrash seat is
Hell
a rep
yeah.
seat.
There you go.
God
Everybody was
bless.
out there thrashing in the thrash.
Although I'm pretty sure Thrash sponsors them in some ways, so I don't know about that.
Yeah, well, no, they're considered like a real brand. I'm saying if you have like a fake Origins
No,
kit,
dude, I know half of the people there have fake a lot of shit. It's just a matter of how well you can put it together.
Yeah, because I gotta at some point, dude, you're drifting. So having a real kit, whatever. How much does an actual Origins kit go for?
Probably
Shook.
like $3,000.
probably like two to 3,000 probably, and a rep kit's probably like $400 to $600 depending on where you get it, and then plus shipping.
Yeah, I mean,
Like click kits are like a G, and then you have to add like a lot for shipping because all BMW shit's like Poland or Czech or whatever.
yeah.
I don't want to expose anybody, but I
So-
can tell you. A lot
What?
of people
So
don't.
there's your West Virginia. Where else was it? Where else will it be?
I know the final. I have
The final bout.
Yeah, the final bout, the
The
last
final
bout
bout.
around is going to be in Wisconsin, U.S. Airway,
Okay.
which is quite literally like, at least for me, I guess you could say that it's a pinnacle track to drive. It's a crazy track. It's crazy elevation. It's tight. It's almost like a kart track. It's a really cool effing track to drive.
Yeah.
So you want to go. And it's like you can go on a regular event, but it doesn't feel damn near special when you have all the hottest cars, all the media, all the people there,
All the hottest guys.
all the hottest
There's a lot of
dudes,
hype?
A lot of hot dudes. There's a lot of hype. I mean, it's one of the greatest events of the season. You know what I mean? For
It's
drifting.
just it's not something I'm involved in, so I don't understand the magnitude of
No,
it.
So there's
I get it from your standpoint of getting there as a friend group and a team and everything like that. I get that.
Yeah.
But as far as like the overall event itself,
Imagine it. Imagine you and your friends getting accepted to go to Week Fest, or
I don't
can I
even
be
know what
like
that
first
is.
It's like
class fitment?
SEMA. Put it like that. It's like SEMA, but like think of it as invite only. Think you had to do a competition to get into SEMA.
It's like
It's
well,
that.
first class fitment was like the elite of the elite stance cars.
Well, I don't know about that, so I can't relate to
So
that
it's
either.
like that, but for drifting. Like you applied, you get nominated. That's hype. And then after you even get in, then you get to go and compete, and then a win on that. Placing top 6 is nothing to even be like, oh damn, we could have done better. You beat more than half.
And the
That's
teams I
sick.
beat, and like the thing is too, is when I look at the teams I beat or teams I lost to, it's like I understand why I lost those teams, and the teams I beat, it's like,
How-
damn, it's
how
hard
the
to
fuck,
believe.
or
It's
that's
like
sick
getting
that we
invited
did
to the
that.
Crufts Dog Show. It's the biggest dog show in the world. Everybody knows.
I've
to
never heard of
follow
the
up-
Crofts Dog Show.
To follow up with
Get your
Corey's
act together.
question, 4 events. First one is March 4th, Special Stage South in Speed Sports, Texas.
Okay.
The 15th of April, Special Stage Northwest, Affinity Circuit, Oregon. Special Stage East was Summit Point, West Virginia. July 8th is Special Stage Central, I guess, U.S. Air, Wisconsin. And then the actual big event, September 2nd through 3rd.
Oh,
final
I didn't
bout.
know there was a special stage at Wisconsin. That's cool.
Yeah, U.S. Air, West Virginia. Wisconsin.
They did
And
win
same
it.
thing, U.S. Air, West.
It's like it's a special event though, because like even for the special stage, I didn't get to do any of the special shit because my car was broken the whole damn time. But they have like meets at casinos and stuff and cruises and shit like that. Like they have all the locals come out, they bring all the nice cars, and it's like it's a big deal. And then when you're at the real final bout, they'll pay and they'll take you out to dinner. They'll do like street drift shit and like there's a lot of stuff to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a big
Yeah.
deal for a lot of people.
Hey man, I hope some other team, I don't know, fucking breaks a leg.
I like how last time I was here,
Let's
were
sabotage
like, yeah,
these guys.
we're like, yeah, we're not even in final bout. It don't matter. We're not.
Yeah, you want me to cut some throttle cables? I don't know. What the fuck you want me to do? Pop some tires?
We're doing
Spoon engine. We need to steal some spoon
You know, with that
engines.
Nancy
We need some
Kerrigan, Tanya
Motec
Harding
exhaust.
shit.
Yeah.
I'll call
Yeah.
Hector.
I don't know. I mean,
This club and knee.
honestly, I did not believe that we were gonna make the place we did. So it makes me think that if we did it next year, we'd be able to get in.
At the very least, right? If you don't get in this year,
Because as far as styling, it's really like a few people on our team whose cars that they don't even consider done, but we didn't. Obviously, we don't have time or money to finish them. But I think if they were able to make them a little better, obviously myself with a destroyed quarter panel now, and then we did more practice on that team driving, I think we would have been really successful. I think,
Yeah.
because I seen what was holding us back looking at videos and shit like that later on, and even the judges, because I spoke with Hurt and PJ and people like that, who were actually scoring us, and they were like, "Hey, this is what you think you could improve on." And
Yep.
what they were basically saying is like, we could tell that your fastest guys were out front, slowest guys are out back, and sometimes there was a gap there. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So,
I think ultimately they're looking for, when it comes to the driving, like consistency and everybody going the same rate of speed, keeping
Yeah.
all
They're
trying to
saying-
mimic each
even
other.
as they said, they were like, "Listen, you don't have to win the internet in order to win this event. But
Yeah.
if you want to, that's cool as shit. But
Yeah.
like, at the end of the day, if you're consistent and just doing hot, consistent, and that was our plan the whole time. It was like, no one's gonna do a backy, no one's gonna do crazy
Yeah,
entries.
yeah, yeah.
It was just consistent, and that's it. And, that's fucked.
You're saying you need your last Voltron member of Night Style, which is me and a Miata.
No, what you're
No,
saying
first
is
of all, I need
it's
an
a silly
8-car
cow.
tandem with you and Chuck.
You
but
need to get
you're
my Miata up
working
to
on
snuff.
36s. That's right.
Where
Okay,
can you
I get you,
promise a
Daddy.
practice a 6-man run?
The streets, son.
Not
The
Right
anymore.
up
streets.
front, boy.
Not anymore. We
Yeah.
don't got nowhere no more. But I don't know. I mean, even if we just did like half the team mixed up, like if we just did, say for example, because the middle section where the NBs and then the NAs started, because that's how we ran it, was the NAs were in the back, NBs were in the front.
Yeah.
If we got those guys mixed up, like say I tandem with half the NA guys, they would understand what it's like to pull, you know what I mean, halfway through that tandem, because it's the same feeling. They're following me. They don't need to follow the 2 cars ahead of me to understand.
Right.
You know what I mean? It just, at the end of the day, we needed more driving than we had. And we never were in a position to practice it to begin with, because half the time people weren't there. And when they were there, some reason we weren't driving together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's a big thing we have as an issue in our team, is just keeping our driving together with each other. But it's nothing that more time driving won't fucking situate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Well, you made it and you did it.
I did make it. I did do it.
Here you
I got a sticker to prove it.
I
Come
was
on,
gonna say,
baby.
right.
Good sticker. I've been posting that thing all over the place.
So what's the game plan? Now you're back. What are we doing?
Well, right now, I'm fixing everything that was broken from Final Bout so I can go back to LCD and finally be comfortable again, because the second that comp run was done, like that, because it was like an hour and a half jam session, just go back to back and they pick your best laps. I was trying to do like just a regular track, and I effing love that track, number one. Like, I didn't even get to try the other layout, because they have a second layout that they were going to do the Sunday after the event, and I was going to drive, but we ran out of freaking time because everyone wanted to go home. My car was already broken. But they had a freaking layout that goes like the lower road, and then there's an upper road on a carousel. So you can drift and then come back together in tandem as you get out. But I just want to be comfortable in Lock City right now, because after I got humbled by that track, because it was a great track and I drove it well, but I was so exhausted. I felt like a terrible driver by the end of the day. I started going off and spinning all over the place. My car was killing me. I just want to get back in the groove of being happy.
Could be just everything kind of finally caught up to you.
It didn't
You know,
help
the
either.
adrenaline kind of finally wearing off over the past week, realistically.
I'm just glad I was able to hold it together in the comp runs, because that was the biggest thing.
Yeah.
But
That absolutely does. At my first event, that happened to me. At like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I was like, I'm going to fall asleep in the car.
yeah.
Like
Well, it
you're
didn't help. I had the heat blasting, and I was getting water like between
smoking
runs.
cigarettes like a madman, probably.
Hey,
You probably blew through like 2 or 3 packs. Like,
Big
no.
lung dart guy?
Big ripping some
No,
cigarettes.
I'm a bit, you know what I'm saying? The Cowboy Killers.
You smoking them
Lug
camels?
nuts.
Big
yeah.
Reds.
he's a big Marlboro
Big
guy.
Reds?
Yeah, Big Reds,
Makes
Cowboy
sense.
Killers.
Yeah.
Flavor Country.
I actually don't. I don't know. I don't smoke that much. I didn't even go through a pack.
You did on Saturday.
That mustache took me otherwise.
Yeah, dude. Let's see the ash in there.
You would think so, but I hand people more cigarettes
This
than I
guy's
smoke.
deep in Flavor Country.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I just want to rebuild from all the damage. I want to get started on next year's look for the car. I want to start rebuilding the whole thing again because that's kind of my favorite thing. Is in the winter I'd redo the car like every year. That's what I've been trying to do at least.
Did you figure out the TPS issue?
Yeah, I just need a new TPS. I got a new
So
one.
you had 5 bad TPSs. You guys just brought a whole bunch of bad ones.
Welcome to Mazda,
Well, the
baby.
thing is, you can't really get them like that. So at first, I don't even know how we got half.
Can't
of them,
buy new
honestly.
ones?
Just go.
You can.
Is it 3? Is it 3
they're
wire
all
or
bad.
2 wire?
It's a 4-wire, but we only use 3 wires on it, which is kind of weird.
What about a Honda B series or 3 wire? You just change the plug.
I don't know. You could use a bunch of them. All I know is I got a new one. And I'm happy with it.
So it worked. It
It's
just
all
you
better
plugged
now.
it in, it just fucking lit right up, and you were like, "Oh, sick."
Well, it doesn't light up immediately. You got to throw the whole computer on, which I was pissed about because I had to buy a new laptop to tune it. But
Oh, you should have told me. I have 2 extra laptops.
On them at all
I'll
times.
go return this right now. I
And he
kept
was
the
in
receipt.
West
If you
Virginia.
return it, I have a spare one. I grabbed a hard drive today for it, and I'll put it together for you.
Is it a nice one or is it really?
It's new.
Is it slow?
No, it's fast.
Because the one I just bought is dumb slow. I bought like $160 one from Best
Yeah,
Buy.
return that piece of shit. I'll give you one.
Cell phone could do more.
Well, a cell phone don't plug into the
can't.
ECU.
Yeah,
We could probably
Yeah.
find something.
What are you using for tuner? Megasquirt?
Tuner Studio for Megasquirt.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Oh, God bless. I called everybody I like within the range
me.
to get. Well, you weren't in the range. You wanted to drive to at yesterday.com. You wanted to drive 2 hours to my house. Don't say yes.
Yesterday.com. I told you I would have brought shit up on Wednesday. I told JoJo too.
When did you say that?
I told him. Yeah, I was looking for parts in like Deep River.
While
I'm
you were
like,
taking
"Brother,
that black fingernail paint
I
off.
told you too. I said you.
Oh my god! You know what's funny? I thought your nails were just dirty this whole time.
No.
No.
I
I
forgot
told
that
you-
was-
Corey's
yeah.
so mad about
I
that.
told
Yeah,
you for
dude.
the livery, I would have brought it up.
Oh, yeah. Well, that wasn't Wednesday. This was now after I got home.
Well, whatever. I even have the fucking.
You want to
cable.
come see my mother? Just say it.
No, I don't want to see your mother.
All right.
I have
That
the
ain't
cable
right.
for
That ain't
Tuner
right.
Studios.
This guy's got a nice mother.
Yeah.
So what
Maybe
was the
I'll bring
driving
my mother
motivation
and our mothers go
behind-
behind on a mother date.
painting your fingernails black?
It's a little
Being
stress
frustrated.
reliever.
Being frustrated?
Yeah.
He's
What
letting
did
out
and what
his
did that do
angst.
for you?
I don't know. It made me feel edgy. It made me feel cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put on to a
Is that all right?
No,
emo
that's
state
just
of
what he
mind.
wanted me to
You
say.
paint
That's
your
all.
fingernails black and you dance around the Airbnb in your gray sweatpants.
Buddy, yeah, we got to talk about
Dude,
that
he's looking
too.
perfect out there.
You
You guys
guys-
kidding me right now?
You guys tied one on pretty good, didn't you?
Dude, tied one on.
Listen, after the days I had, I just wanted to cut loose and have.
Oh, you cut loose.
Yeah, yeah.
You cut loose because you know how I know? Because you tagged us in a video
Oh, well,
of you
that-
shirtless
No,
doing
I
push-ups.
recalled all that. I didn't forget.
No.
that was promised.
say
to
Those
us.
are good push-ups, though.
That was a
Solid
gift.
push-ups.
When you
Those
say
are
us, you
goddamn
mean-
good push-ups.
That was a gift.
Everybody in this room but me, but that's That's
What do you mean?
You didn't tag me.
I didn't tag any. I just said revival. I didn't tag all of them.
Yeah.
Did I tag you all?
Yeah, no, he
Tagged
tagged
me.
me. Yeah,
Damn.
for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, you did.
It was really nice getting tagged.
I reposted it so fast before you took it down.
It'd be like that sometimes. I took
Sometimes
it
it
down.
do be
I
like
didn't.
that.
In case you took it down.
Oh no, I wasn't taking that down. That was a gas. I hit the bang bang. What did I say? Boom bang. That was cool. I did
Yeah,
the
yeah.
two motion.
Yeah.
Double
Yeah.
whammies, dude.
Just in
Shouts
case-
to Revival, shouts
Just in
to
case
Lock
anybody was
City.
curious. Yeah, shouts to your moms.
You're getting wild. What's your drink of choice? Anything?
Oh,
Doesn't
I love
matter.
A good Jack and Coke.
Whatever somebody
No.
else.
Jack and Coke?
Jack and
No,
Coke's
what were
the
you
go-to.
drinking at Lock City? The fucking jet fuel.
Oh, the one is it
151?
151?
Oh my god.
Oh.
Like,
It's
made-
like 80 proof or some shit like
yeah,
that.
you made me do a shot with you, and I was like, it's like gas.
It literally burns
That
your,
you
like,
can light that on
everything.
fire.
You probably can.
Bacardi
Yeah.
151, you can light that on
It's
fire.
not like it's Bacardi.
It burns everything.
Throw it in the tank.
No, it was plastic bottle, like shitty bottom of the shelf.
It was not plastic bottle.
It was
I
like
don't drink plastic
103
Jeez,
octane.
what are you falling on hard times buying the nips at the bottom of the shelf, buddy? What's happening?
I'm a very
Those are
stressful
rumors.
person.
Those are rumors.
You
There's
got
no rumors you're gonna see him this weekend.
Yeah, they ain't true. That ain't true.
Get
Just
that-
like the whole rumor about the pink guy getting spread by that guy.
right. Yeah,
one
not
time,
accurate.
a
Ain't
guy
true.
spreads a little
Not
pink
accurate.
eye.
We got some questions that we might have some for you as well.
I hope not.
Here we
We'll
go.
see.
A little
We'll see how
questions.
it goes. Kevin 401.
Karen 401.
Shook, did you really eat 5 sausages at Lock City? Explain yourself.
Who's asking?
Kevin
Kevin
401.
401.
Oh, sorry, I missed that part. Yes, I ate 5 fully loaded, and I had a quarter of my girlfriend's that she didn't finish.
Love that.
So 5.5.
Taking
Five and
a
quarter.
shot for her.
Wait, I thought.
Did you eat them all in one
names.
sitting or throughout the day?
No, you know what? I gave one.
He started eating them at like 10 o'clock in the
one
morning.
of them to. Somebody walked over and said they were hungry. I said, take one.
Because I ate 3 at Staggered.
I walked by, said I was hungry. You just go fuck
I
yourself.
told you to go fuck yourself. Yeah. I can't remember who I gave a sausage to now.
I bet.
you know, life
That's
comes
your
at
problem,
you fast.
buddy.
You know, you
Hey,
never
yo.
know. I ate, to answer your question, I ate
Bing
4 and a quarter.
bong.
4 and a quarter.
That's a new one.
Take me out to
And I
dinner.
gave one away. Don't know to who. But you're welcome, whoever it was.
You're welcome. Take my sausage.
Yeah. Have a sausage for your mother.
Hey, yo.
Shrinking.
What? Oh, the
Oh, your
chair's going
chair
down.
is just going down.
We had technical difficulty on
He's airing
Corey's
out.
chair.
Ah,
Air it out.
we need to find some money. This question comes from the dad spec.
The dad spec.
Which do you prefer, VW Vortex back in the day or Facebook groups? Oh my god,
VW Vortex.
VW
Come on,
Vortex.
let's be honest.
dude!
That's
Some of
like-
the, I remember like, oh my god, it's really going down. I remember
Just hold on, buddy.
like being at school and eventually like at work, and then excited to get home to read the updates because I could at the time using your phone in the Vortex was like impossible
Not a thing.
because some of the disses just like
There was
the-
a
oh my god.
there was a thread. It was a Millbury Mass get together thread. That thing moves faster. It moves so fast. It was like the ticker across the bottom of like ESPN screen. dude.
Right.
It was like
Right.
by the time you get to the bottom of the page,
There's 6
you
more.
click refresh. Yeah, there's 6 more, and it was just like endless. Like boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom, boom.
It was so
It's
good.
crazy.
And then just the vast amount of information. Trying to learn something on
just
Facebook.
Total abuse of people on there.
Oh my god, it
Unbelievable.
was the best.
Relentless.
I was always, and then like when you see something really stupid, and then it's just like, oh, in before the lock. That was always my favorite.
before TL.
Yeah. And trying to learn something because like when you ask a question or somebody asks a question on Facebook, which the positive about Facebook is the search function works pretty good,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is cool. But if you want something specific and somebody asks it, it turns into a bunch of fucking know-it-alls who don't know anything, and just not near as informative as like a build thread where you
Yeah.
see somebody actually take something apart.
Yeah, break it all down.
The forums were brutal.
Yeah, but it's
Or if
back-
hey, I need to know the torque specs. Use the search feature, you fucking idiot. Hey, I was just wondering what oils are. Use the fucking search feature.
Yeah,
You couldn't fake it on the forums because
Yeah,
people
Raph,
just rip you to fucking
the
pieces.
Angry Girlfriends of H2O thread, that was fantastic.
That was incredible.
Dogs of H2O, that was always good. Yeah. TCS, I maybe in like 2008, we used to do Millbury Mass get-togethers on Monday nights at the Red Robin, maybe. And then that thread for that get-together just got totally out of control.
as one does.
Yeah.
I will say though that question was like, do you prefer dying a slow death or living a long life? It's like they're both fucking AIDS. No matter which way
What
you go.
happened?
But the Vortex,
Break it.
It
I
did have a
didn't-
sweetness, but
I didn't know that was AIDS at the time.
oh, it was weaponized.
or like
AIDS.
or I don't know. Yeah. It was
All
good. It
forums
was
were.
good. It was always good.
It was good, but if until you were on the other end of like, hey, I need help with this thing that I'm doing, and then you have 10 people commenting,
Right.
fucking.
Right.
Okay, so I don't get it. Why does everybody say back in the day and shit like that with these forums? They're totally still around, are they not?
Oh, they're crap.
Nobody uses them.
They exist.
They're not.
I can
what
bring
they-
it
what
up.
they
I'm
used
on
to
it
be.
right now,
Mm.
but they're not active.
Yeah,
There
like,
was
not-
no. There was no other. There were no Facebook.
This was
groups.
social media before.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah,
That's-
there was
that's
no
what it was.
They
Instagram.
used
Yeah.
it like social media.
Yeah. I mean, it truly was. This was before Facebook. This was before any of those.
Yeah, I don't even think Facebook was out when I was browsing for
There's
it.
MySpace, probably.
MySpace was.
Maybe
Yeah, like this is crazy. They've changed Vortex so much.
it
on
looks
this homepage.
completely different. Yeah.
It just
Yeah.
looked like a white page with like links. And
Yeah.
you'd be like, oh,
Yeah.
99 to 04 Miata or whatever.
Couldn't-
You click in
couldn't
there and then
directly-
you find boys.
Couldn't directly upload photos to it. Like you have to use another
Imgur.
Yeah.
Or,
Then Photo Bucket fucked
Photo
everyone.
Bucket.
Photo
Yeah,
bucket
photo-
fucked up
Flickr.
every old forum.
Yeah,
yeah, it sucks.
I don't want
Uh,
to brag, you know, the Miata forum's still kicking.
Still kicking.
that's good.
You guys out there smoking cigs and talking Miatas.
Bunch
my-
of dudes and assless
yeah.
chaps in a Skype room.
Fetishes don't need to apply to the whole community, okay?
2.5 Mark IV.
2.5 Mark IV.
He just said, I messaged Chuck last week, but the boys need to come to the New England Forest Rally July 14th and 15th.
He's correct.
I'd love to. I don't
July
know
14th and 15th. I might
much-
actually be around.
I don't know much anything about it.
I wanna
How
know about it.
how we need to get around, where we go, all that
Can
sort
you
of
like
stuff.
stand under the cars and die type thing? Because that'd be really cool.
You can find some spots. I'm sure
I
you
will
can
go for that.
get close. I guess you get real dusty and get a hike a lot. So, Paul Cullen, if you had to choose one European car or Japanese, if you had to choose one European car on Japanese wheels or Japanese car on European wheels,
Ooh, that's tough.
I mean, anything on TE, so German on Japanese. Either way works.
Well, you got to choose one, so you can't do anything because that's
All
way
right,
more
so
than
I'm
one.
doing German on Japanese.
I do Japanese wheels on a German car.
German on Japanese. I just put TE 37s on my M3.
Yeah,
Everybody wins.
I don't like anything German wheels, so you can keep it.
Well, that's hard to hear.
ooh,
There's a lot of German guys in here. I'm sorry.
Yeah, deep German crowd.
A lot of Nazism in here.
It's real deep down here, you know.
Jesus.
We get a real 40s Germany vibe in
I'd
this place, you know.
say Japanese car on European wheels
Yeah,
because you could go like
I
VIP style Japanese car on some big European wheels.
want to put like 3-piece schnitzers on a Japanese car.
That'd be cool as hell.
That'd be crazy.
Put
Put
it on the Miata. Done.
them on the Miata.
There you go. Tyler, say what?
Those things take 8.5 inch
I
wheels.
found the thread.
Let's do it.
It
Oh
was
my God.
started
You
on
can go up to 9, buddy.
May 22nd, 2007. When? Most Mondays. Where? If you're resourceful, you'll find us. Save the tough guy crap for someone else.
So
Beer
cryptic.
That's-
emoji.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's amazing. It still exists.
Yep.
Thank you. Josh agrees.
Tyler, say what? What do I agree with? Oh,
Hero wheels
cute.
ugly. God bless.
Oh. Tyler, say what? What's your least favorite car that
Tyler,
you
say
own
what?
or have owned, and why?
Least favorite?
Yeah.
I've owned.
I wouldn't own it if I didn't like it.
You're not broke then. I've owned a lot of shit I don't like.
I don't even have an answer.
I don't know if I've had. I mean, if I had to pick everything, it's the least favorite.
Oh, my Subaru. Jesus. Yeah, it was terrible. WRX 04. I own 2 of them. They were both bad.
Yeah, I can't think of anything I didn't like owning,
If I had
realistically.
to pick one, I guess my 2013 SI. It was just the car I don't like the most.
There you go.
Which is your current
mine's a
car?
Tie.
I don't know. I don't have a bad car.
I think I have a tie between my E36 and my Ford Ranger.
There we go.
That's
Because
crazy.
even my least, I don't even want to
What?
call it least favorite, but like least thrilling car was a Passat TDI.
That fucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was just like, okay, I'll get diesel fuel 650 miles from now. That's cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
And it was just like, all right, whatever.
My E36 definitely not the best car I've owned. I'll tell you that.
It's definitely the worst I've owned.
I mean, it's a fun car, but
No.
Civic
It's
hatchback,
bad
maybe.
times.
Uh,
Corey knows.
Tyler Say What also said
Tyler
time
Say
for
What?
time for Shook to step up to the plate and get an SR20 S13.
No,
Why would you do that when you could buy a Miata?
I would never put
Fun
it.
of Miatas out there.
SR.
I'm just letting you know, I wouldn't put. If somebody handed me an SR, I wouldn't put it in anything.
What
God
you do with
bless.
it?
I'd probably just give it to JP.
There you go. Put it in a dumpster.
What
You
would
could
you
use
put in an
this.
S13?
Put something in.
302, baby.
If money wasn't an option,
Come on,
I'd go
baby.
K-Series before I did
BP4W?
anything else. But
I knew you were gonna say K series.
if I'm still broke, like right now, 302.
Yeah.
100%. I'd make the mistake again.
I could see that.
Because, dude, it riles people up. That's really why.
I don't blame him. I'd put K-Series in my Miata if I had to put a different engine in.
Yeah, I mean that's a serious
It's literally the best engine ever.
motor.
Pudva.
Good
Fudva.
for cylinder.
Who wears the hair better? NASCAR driver Noah Gregson
There
Okay.
you go.
or Jordan MX5?
That's incredible.
Shook,
Thank God.
look
I thought
him
it was
up.
about
Pull him
me.
up.
Jordan MX5.
Shook,
guy
look him
up.
up.
Off the hook.
Pull this guy up.
Pull up Noah Gregson. Gragson.
You think
Yes.
this guy's? You think this guy's going head to head with you? I don't think so.
You think this guy's got
Head
me?
to
You
head.
think
Literally
Is
impossible.
this
this
guy's
a-
going bowl cut to bowl cut? I don't
Literally
think so.
impossible.
We having a 1v1 right now?
1v?
1v?
It's a French
Uh,
version.
The mouse is not.
Well, he's a winner, so we see that. Nope, actually, he's not a winner. Nope.
That guy?
Oh, 29th place. All right.
Oh my God, no, it's that one. That's
that's the one where you
that's
get
the most
punched in the
recent
face.
one.
Oh no,
Wait,
he doesn't even stand
that's
a
the guy who
chance.
fought-
That's not the haircut though. It's
Dude,
this
there's-
but backwards.
There's zero volume in that hair.
What about the middle one? Middle picture. Go
That
up
ain't
one.
me.
Go
This
up one.
That looks
Up
like
one.
Jonah.
Hold on.
Is it Jonah Hill?
You can kind of see it if
Yeah.
you do that.
Yeah, there's not. There's
Yeah.
not even a. It's not even a battle.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute.
Wait,
go,
there
go
we
down
go.
one. Go down one.
Oh, yeah,
There
yeah,
we
there
go.
we go.
That's
what he
the
wants.
shot.
That's what he wants.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
yeah.
you're going skin to hair. You can't do that. You need a fade at the bottom.
no.
Everybody knows.
Yeah. Yeah, Jordan wins.
Yeah, it's pretty.
God bless.
Keeping it real too. This guy's changing it up all
That
the
guy
time.
just lost a fight.
You
and
get,
the haircut
you get a
competition.
classic style. This guy's changing it up all the damn
this
time.
guy
He's
don't
got
know
mullets. He's got.
He's not a winner. He's
That
still
ain't
looking
right.
for his freaking.
And he got slapped.
his recipe. He got hit.
You hate to see it.
Last couple.
Throw this mouse.
Get your hands off people. You know.
Last couple. TDs, what's the next thing for the MCV?
MCV. It's
Yeah,
gonna.
he put MCR, but I think he means MCV.
My Chemical Romance. Yeah.
Oh, I think they're touring. MCV's gonna get a 1500 motor.
Competition stereo? Is that still happening?
Competition stereo is the next thing. Yeah.
Yeah. And last but not
Obviously.
least, JH_creative. Are any
JH
of you
Creative.
coming to Alpine Vag Fair in Helene, Georgia this year?
Yeah, I'll
1
be
week
there.
out. Hope to see you soon.
Negative.
Nope.
When is this? A week from now?
Yeah, a week from now.
A week from now, yeah, I'll be there. Hey,
I mean, I like
fly me out.
Georgia.
I'd like to make another trip down there.
I would love to go to hell.
You fly me out. I'll take my shirt off, get drunk, do some push-ups.
I'll fly out.
Let me know.
Yeah, I'd like to make another trip down. Definitely not this year, but I'd like to make another trip out there.
Let's see. How's my schedule?
Schedule.
Yeah, ain't happening next week.
Oh yeah, we got that. Look at that. You can squeeze them in on the Monday. There.
It's like double meetings all week. I'd love to skip that.
Cancel all your meetings. We got a flight to catch.
Might slip down there right after Mother's Day, abandon the family. Boom.
Go.
Pop on over.
Classic.
Little gift
Yeah.
to yourself.
Yeah.
Treat yourself.
I think that is it for us tonight.
Pull the plug.
Anybody got any parting thoughts, Shook? Like to finish strong with you?
He's a Miata man now.
No, I got nothing for you.
Go ahead. Say the nice style Creed right now. Let's go.
The nice style Creed.
Yep.
This
Do
is
you
the
have
way.
a creed?
I don't know what this.
Shit, I don't think my teammates would agree, but
This is the way.
nice style's your girl's favorite drift team. God bless.
Oh,
God
yeah.
bless.
Okay. All right. I forgot about that.
Gauge off the floor.
I told the final bout guy to say that in the mic when we got interviewed. He wouldn't do it.
He wouldn't do it.
He wouldn't do it.
He's afraid. It's probably his girl's favorite good
He's
team.
scared. He's
They're
scared.
they're
You can't let those thoughts out in the atmosphere.
men of profession. Got to keep things tidy.
God bless.
That is going to do it for us, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. As always, you can find at Chuck Who, at Corey.si, at ShookTD, at what the hell is your Instagram? At Jordan.
MX
You say it like
5.
every week on Wednesday.
I can never, dude. I didn't introduce Corey today. This is where my
Yeah,
brain
it's
is
kind of
at.
been off.
This is where my brain
It's
is
all.
at.
It's he didn't have enough Powerade.
Just melted.
If you don't know my Instagram, ask your
melted.
girlfriend. God bless.
At Jordan
Just check your
_MX5.
Close enough.
And you can find us at Revival Motoring on Instagram. Visit our website, revivalmotoring.com. As always, thank you very much for listening. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on our YouTube channel. We appreciate everybody in the chat. Big shouts to Tall Goober. Finish strong. This is the way. Big shouts to everybody
right
in
on.
the chat.
Tall
Nate
Goober,
L.
there we go.
Go check out the Don't Die stuff. You can find them on Instagram. Westgate Performance is on Facebook. Yeah, I believe that's all they have. But that's all they need.
Big shouts to
because
P. Coots who
place is the
donated
best.
$2 during our beautiful interview. I didn't want to interrupt.
Yeah. Big shouts.
Big
Pete
shouts to
Coots.
Tall Goober.
Pete Coots.
Everybody who donated. Nate L.
And
God.
hopefully we see some of y'all at Lock City this weekend. I'll be there Friday, and I think Shook, you'll be there Saturday, right?
Yes.
Jordan,
yes.
Both
I'll be
days.
there doing push-ups. Let me know.
Both days.
Just look for the guy doing
yeah.
push-ups.
Josh, you driving both days?
no, just Friday. Yeah.
Easy.
Oh God.
If you
Yeah.
see me, leave me alone.
If you
See him, bring him a sausage.
Yeah. If you see me, forget you did. Unless you have a sausage,
Sausage
in which case
or
I will
bust.
eat it.
You're going to eat it out of their hands?
Or if you have donations for Bucks of the Boys, I will be collecting
Like a
those cash.
There you
squirrel.
go.
He's just going to gnaw on it like
no,
a
they're going to
squirrel.
suck it like a popsicle.
Yeah.
I got a good amount of stickers to ship out.
Jesus. All right, that's going to do it. Peace out, everybody. Thank you very much for listening. We will catch you next week.
Later.
God bless.
Thanks for listening. There it is.